I'm going to go with I wish Brew would trust me.
Sorry, gentlemen, we're going live. Fuck it.
Who cares?
Doing it live.
All right, so I know I just used your name to make a bond. So out of the bonds here, my name's Dexter, his name's Drago. Pick the locations for that, so like you can fill in the blanks with one of the names.
Right.
And these are the things at the end of the session you hope to have come true or progress.
You're not a friend of nature, are you?
Heck no, I'm gonna burn it.
There we go. A good material, folks, right there.
You have no respect for me? Ouch. So you can probably you guided Drago before and they owe him for it. Because he's a fighter type. But that's all up to you what you want to do. Dexter. You know, Dexter. The guy who takes apart people. Yeah, that's why I did that. Because I want to be like, what if he became a leader?
So you're a mortician in medieval times?
No, I'm just a cult leader named Dexter. The whole premise of my character is a cult leader, basically.
Did you just watch Dexter or something?
No, I was just I couldn't think of a name, so I'm like, you know what? Let's just do Dexter.
I'm gonna teach you.
All right, so Yvonne. Oh no, only one location, so you don't have to do another one. So get rid of that one. You should have respect for me. I'm a friendly man.
Well, you don't like nature, so you know.
Well, I don't understand the wild, so you have to teach me. I have guided Yvonne. Is your name that's right, you're Drago?
Yes.
I spelled it right. All right. I also have Oreos and Girl Scout cookies if you want some. They're Thin Mints.
Do you have, are you going to try and run that the notepad app?
Yeah, I want to get that set up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
we'll
fine.
get time.
We got Josh's name, so we got add Josh to one of your bonds. Drew,
Okay.
Drew, are you?
Rue is soft, but I will make him hard. Like me.
Well, he is a ranger, that's true. I have Drago as a terrible friend, but I like them anyway. And I wish Rue would trust me. I don't think he trusts me that much.
Why would he?
There's no reason to trust me, I guess. Hey man, I told you, I'm here to back plays and make friends and sacrifice. I also have 12 coins, so I'm richer than the both of you. That's right. 12 coins.
The shot.
Yeah, it's
Look
only,
at you.
it only takes 100 to get a party going, so I'm a little behind on that.
Just a little.
I'm not sure what a bag of books would do for me, so I just put 12 coins. I didn't want to do too much.
A bag of books helps you with spout lore.
Well, I'd be also over my load unless I gave it to my minions. And I don't want to give them anything too important just yet. Because they're carry anything for me and they have no weight limit, so at least no notified weight limit.
Does it say they'll carry things for you?
But your real friends will carry anything for you, and there's no mention of how much weight they could carry.
Okay, well they're supposed to be basically invalids in terms of their ability to do things.
Yeah, they have no.
So I'm going to say they maybe can carry 2 or 3 weight.
Yeah, they have no skills. They don't follow the higher than rules. I figure I can just give.
What's your weight limit?
My load is 3 plus strength, which I put as +1, so I have 4 load.
So you have 4 load.
And right now
if you have.
Right now I'm carrying 3 out of 4 load.
How much can you carry, Drago?
Load is 12 plus strength. Strength is 16.
You mean plus value? Not because that's what I thought it was the number.
The plus 2. Okay, so 14.
And Josh is at I think 11.
Okay. So your grand total is 14?
Yeah.
And your grand total is?
4.
4. And you have 3 friends?
Yeah.
4 plus... yeah, I'm going to say they can each carry 2, maybe 3 load. If you can describe them in a way that makes one more of a pack mule than the other, they'll give bonus load.
Yeah, I'll do 2 to 3 load on them. But right now I don't have anything to give them, except for we'll figure out what to do with... Well, Matt had a cool idea is... with that little black blob thing, I somehow...
Right, so are you still the paladin? Or are you going with another character?
Well, we're thinking maybe if I absorb that black goo and turned out to become this character. Kind of corrupted me a little bit. If not, then we'll just go straight for this character.
Yeah, I kind of had an idea of how I would introduce you that way. If you were... The black goo doesn't really absorb very well.
But I don't want to lose that black goo, so I got to figure out how to get it back somehow.
What if he ate it because he was hungry?
Don't worry, there'll be plenty of black goo to go around.
Okay, so then let's just ditch the paladin and do how you wanted to introduce him.
Okay.
Right, so let me hop on here. I'm going to try and change your network.
Yeah.
Give me that bag. That's all. What's your damage?
No.
D. Yeah, D8. So you'll be D8 and you'll have a 0 modifier on that. Thank you for the dice.
Come on.
Just looking at the bag.
I was just going in to see. Those are the story dice. That's the weird dice.
Story dice are fun.
Story cubes. I can't read.
We established this.
I've only recently.
That's
learned,
why he never goes first.
I've only learned how to count to 10. So. Here's a D8 for you.
I've never seen that before.
I get a boring D4.
So how do you do things, Neil? I mean, I haven't seen your
Function
character
in this world.
Let me see your character. So you have friends.
Yes, and I can give them any command and they will follow, but there's certain action points that I can take from them.
They eat basically the crumbs of whenever you eat.
Yeah, so if I take a meal, they count as one meal for everybody. And then grab 2 D12s, which are the normal dice.
Making friends, make the power friends. Okay, here's what I'm looking for.
Just grab some normal dice.
Tell the GM what you're trying to achieve.
That's that special thing.
Will give you 1 to 4 of the following conditions. Okay.
That's if I declare it for that quest. Oh, I have a D4.
Together. Sacrifice one.
Got some cool abilities too. I can make a pact of death.
Choose one of the following 6 lists. Sacrifice. Oh, okay.
There you go.
So you chose to go more defensive.
Yeah. So when they're around me, actually, as a human, I get the +3 armor. As long as they're around me, it's +1 for each character. And then the
Steve, Emma, and Edgar.
Yep. It's random names.
And your Rue,
6.
your Drago, and your Dexter.
Yep. Yeah. So most of the stuff, luckily, most of the commands I can give my guys don't have to deal with a minus. You know, I lose a friendship unless I have to sacrifice them.
Damn it, it's way over there.
Do you remember what outstanding warrants was?
Yeah, we got all that under here.
Yeah.
All right, read that TCP/IP that's on this presenter.
Do you want to go live
Okay,
for
it's
this?
10.0.8.112.
Do you have a D4?
Mm-hmm. Many. Well, 2, I think. So that's not many.
Close enough though.
What do they look like?
They look like caltrops. They're little pyramid triangle things. There you go. That's a D4.
This is?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, 1, 2,
So
4.
for Ranger,
Mm-hmm.
is there any really... How much would intelligence help a Ranger? Because
I think it was
I'm
dexterity.
looking at the wisdom here for the hunt and track. I kind of need that, I think. But,
We can always rearrange your points.
well, that's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking about, but I just...
So here's the basic moves. So when you attack something, chances are you're going to trigger hack and slash,
Yeah, but he's
which
got
is strength.
volley coming up.
So you are the dexterity when you do volley.
I have dexterity.
Dexterity's good. Defy danger is kind of whatever, depending on the situation. Defend is constitution, so stuff is...
Did it work?
Spout lore is intelligence. Discern realities
Yeah.
is wisdom. So discern realities is like your spot check. And
Oh,
so I
okay.
would say wisdom and being perceptive and everything that makes a ranger and elf like be more elf-like and ranger-like is a wisdom skill. So you probably want a higher wisdom than you do intelligence. You know, and all it means is that you're not book smart, but you are smart in the world, sort of a thing.
Yeah, because I have low intelligence on my guy.
So you guys can keep this over here because I got that
Yeah,
one. Sure.
yeah. So
and on
change
the
your
back,
stats up.
on the special moves. So Carouse, this is where you throw a party.
100 coin, yeah.
Outstanding warrants right there. You need a good charisma for that.
I've charisma boosted.
I wonder if Paul's watching us using the QA teletest account.
Is he still working?
Yeah, well, working.
You should totally put a bunch of prices on my head so I can kill him and take the bounty.
What? So you can kill the prices on your head and take the
No,
bounty?
see, what I do is I can dress up one of my minions as myself, kill them, and then turn it in for a bounty.
Hopefully they'll have a better way of recognizing
Who says that won't work?
who turning in the foe is. Okay, so that's what I've got right here.
Man.
What?
Didn't I say that I had an ability?
What do you mean?
Well, because I'm level 2.
Yeah. You picked one, didn't you?
Did you highlight it?
Merciless.
Yeah, merciless.
But I don't get a... Okay, so these are...
You can change your stats?
Right.
Those are the basic ones that everyone can trigger.
Sorry, Drago is confused.
It is okay.
Like, I have to be charismatic.
Okay.
That's me all the way.
All right.
Like, dude, the guy's abilities are pretty sweet. This character... I think my favorite ones are...
That is uncomfortable. Okay.
Like the plot armor. You have befriended death and he no longer wants your soul.
Oh, right. I gotta send this live now.
Let's see here. Let me type this up here. So this is...
There we go.
I wonder if I could do something with spell check so we don't act like assholes.
Nah, fucking do it live.
Oh, I know what to do. So since that's our trigger right there, I'm instead going to put... Oh,
The green
yes.
screen's broken.
What happened?
What'd
you do now?
It's me!
No, because it's not even picking up an image.
Okay, alright. Fixing it.
Huh, let's cancel that. Taking too long.
Did the image disappear?
No.
So...
Oh, wait, maybe it did.
Yeah, that's what it looked like because it wasn't showing anything.
Right.
So where'd your image go?
I think I accidentally disabled it. Now I need to fix that.
You need to go live in order for it to...
No! No!
What are you doing?
Ah!
Stop being such a scrub.
Okay, alright.
There we go.
Why is everything except for
The green.
the green?
So we got Drago. How do you spell your name? D-R-A...
Oh.
Drago.
Just like it sounds.
And Drago has
Bad jokes.
lots of bad jokes.
I'm talking about the best character actor ever.
Drago. We got
Just give it-
Dexter.
that's all I want.
And Cassidy. He's just a floating head. Because
Ah.
when he's blue, that makes sense.
Yeah!
They're
Oh.
both wearing blue.
And green.
What did you do?
What the hell? It was working perfect a minute ago.
Well, first of all, get the image on there.
It's,
Get his image isn't selected.
it is.
That's a very great shot of your mouth, Matt. I mean, look at them shiners.
Oh. Just come across.
It's there.
Uh-huh. But it's not live, so.
Are we live yet?
Yeah. We're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
He broke Chroma. Somehow.
Dexter, how many hit points do you have?
17.
17.
And I have 1 armor without my minions, and if anyone is close to me, I have +1 per friend.
Let's see. 17 out of 17. And Rue, you got
You know what?
23. So you put your max down underneath that, so that when you take hit point loss, you can just erase these. 23.
Sorry guys, you get a
Get a
face
beard
full
shot.
of beard.
Oh, look at that beard.
That's the gentleman you, though.
Mm-hmm.
Let him solve his problems. Yeah, I don't have much for health and for damage or armor, but that's why my minions are here. Until I level up, and then I become even more important.
Enemies.
Do we have enemies?
Grand Elder Dragon.
He should be shot.
Looks like Dragon.
Dragon, I like that.
A Grand Eldar Dragon.
It sounds like it's a grandpa dragon, you know, with the long beard, telling his kids to get
He
off his
has 3 hit points.
He just needs a friend.
lawn. So, if he has 3 hit points, then what is his defense ability?
You don't want to know.
It's like, he has 3 hit points, but 4 million defense.
Yeah. Actually, in the dragon here has 14 hit points.
So what we're going to do is we're going to stab it with the unicorn horn and just win.
No, but you should see all the various attachments that he has, like messy, forceful control slings.
Now, here's another question. If
Uh-huh.
we happen to, let's say, strap a dagger to the head of a minion and then pick him up and charge at him to a
Finally
creature,
works.
can we use him like a hellbeard or like a staff weapon?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, yes.
Hypothetically.
See, where would a dragon? Dragons don't live in the swamp. Ooh, there's a dragon.
Swamp dragon, of course they do.
There's a dragon turtle.
Sympathy for your minions.
Dragon whelp. Doppelganger.
Any luck with it?
Yeah.
Let's see, what's the next one? I think the next one's undead.
Doppelgangers would suck.
Dragon bone. Ooh.
Undead dragon.
A mummy.
Let's give me some low rolls coming from me. Okay, so
Dark
rolls.
woods.
You want anything? Or what is it? Yeah,
Chaos.
so 10 or higher is what you're shooting for.
Well,
Wow. Snake eyes.
yeah, I love that roll.
5, 7. Yeah, there's a 9. 4, 7. I'm just terrible at rolls. But the game does make it hard to get 10, 11, 12 is difficult.
Yeah, no, the thing is, you're going to mostly get partial successes with some failures.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point of the story.
So how do
Yeah,
I
snake
frame
eyes.
a new spot? Because I want to have a little bit more utility. Change region?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, how does this default?
Try to keep it in that ratio though,
Yeah.
so that way we
4.
can put that box right there.
Yeah, that's not bad. D4 is not too bad. That's a nice
So if
dice.
I go like
Alright, let's see how your dice doing.
so.
10, 8.
Press return. Okay.
Switching dice. Give me the ones that work.
Here.
Even
Even it
so
out.
terribly so now.
See?
Well, what happened to it? You had it working.
Okay. Well, I've got it in a new spot.
There you go.
Looks like it's just taking its time. Is it any time you interact with it like this and cause a ripple effect that it goes away?
There we go, that's decent. Let's keep that.
Maybe.
So
We'll
it
figure it
didn't. The region didn't change that we were looking at.
Right. You need
Oh,
to-
is it slowly doing that or no? It should be right there.
It's not moving over.
Mm-mm.
Or maybe it's just really slow.
So,
Welcome to setup, Boston.
yeah, so let me send that live real quick.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, his thing is still recording.
That's about as best as I can get it now, guys. Sorry.
No, I meant for this.
Yes. Let me see. Is here application.
You and your Ranger. All nice and
We don't
forcey.
need that. We don't need that. I don't know if that would hurt.
Now, if you ever need someone to be a boat, just ask me and I'll have one of my minions, you know.
We'll just do this all over again.
They'll drop a shirt or get you some, get what you want.
Yes, yeah,
Okay,
it's-
there we
it's
go.
still there.
I have sympathy for your minions. I wouldn't-
Why? They're all lovely people. They have names. Thank you very much. Just wait till my next level and I can make a 5-man team and then a 6-man team.
I like that small spelling.
I like that. You can make friends with literally anything. You don't need to be in a popular area to use making friends. But my guy is so vain because he's the hero of the story and the hero of this generation increases my attack and health.
Someone going over that.
Why the fuck does it keep doing that though?
Because it hates you.
Alright, well, I guess that's the best we can get it right now.
Oh, there's a good roll.
Oh, too far.
I rolled a 10, so let's go with that.
Using up your dice.
I tried to steal his because he had some good rolls, but he didn't let me.
Alright, so you can finesse it, right?
That'll work.
It's a good thing I can't read that.
Mm-hmm.
That's all the class information.
So let's see. This I can keep up. Okay. So if I look for a dragon,
You won't
am I going to find one?
I sure
Plains
hope not.
Drake. Okay, Dragon Cultist, Cobalt. Oh, this is good.
I'll convert a cultist to my cult. Take one of those chumps. Man, they're at the
That's
wrong
right.
cult.
Tell them who the one true God is.
Drago. As I said, I'm just here to support the guy with laugh tracks.
Oh my god, I completely forgot the name of a monster I wanted to use.
Is it
It's
the low rolls
a-
kill it monster?
No, it's one that's really hard. That's what it is.
One that's really hard.
Thanks. Oh yeah, so in our first battle, I had a low roll and I ended up hitting him with my sword. Kind of cleaving him a little bit.
They gave you a sword, man.
I was a paladin. I had a sword and a shield. He lost half his shield. Yeah, so watch out for those low rolls. Consequences are pretty dire.
Okay, so we got everything. We're good to go now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anything?
He's playing our
Okay.
supplies.
So, let's see.
Do you want to start?
So there was a bit of a feast on the previous day.
Yes.
Mainly
Paul, how come you couldn't just come here? I'd see you writing all these comments. Why don't you just walk in here and ask us your damn questions?
Wait, is Paul
Proceed.
What's Paul asking?
Just, he's trying to tech support me through the process. And it's like a minute delay. I'm already moved on.
Paul, get in here.
1-800 tech support.
Is our volume too high? Should it be going that high?
Nah, it's fine.
That's fine.
It's
Okay.
We'll blow out their eardrums. Who cares?
Just wasted a 12.
Mm-hmm. So what's the difference between the left and the right? Okay.
That's preview. That's live.
Gotcha.
So you can set up the shot before it goes.
Alrighty.
You got your dice there, Matt?
No.
Yeah.
Gotta
I
get your
need
gamer's
dice.
He
My
does
God.
need dice. Pick some. Choose your own adventure out of that.
Choose your weapon.
Yeah, you need your
I need 2 regulars
and your D10.
Oh, yes.
the D10. Right.
He and I came up with a new scheme, too. When he does, I have the power on the sword, even though it doesn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I have a minion who will throw glitter on the sword so it glows. To give him that extra boost of confidence.
Where do you get glitter?
Much obliged.
Maybe it's pulled off of my own body. Who the heck knows? Minions get stuff where I don't know they're from. I got to support them
They're
somehow.
just constantly trying to impress you, therefore
Yes.
getting you stuff.
They have to impress me. Well, I mean, if Edgar so happens to impress me, he may become a Steve.
You have a ranking
There's
system.
a ranking system. You have to fall in line. But if you replace Emma with yourself, then you're an Emma. But you can always try to get to the next minion.
Oh my god, that's so great. Okay. So, in the last episode of
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z, of Dungeon World A, because that's where we're starting out here.
Pretty much.
Wow, Josh is totally not even like a part of this. We can see his hands.
You should lean forward there, buddy.
Can we swing the camera? Just
Yeah,
a little bit? Yeah.
Hey, Paul, tech support us through it.
There we go.
Sorry, Josh.
Perfect.
You're now being seen by 2 people worldwide.
That's a lot of people, you know.
3.
Is that including us?
Probably.
All right.
I see myself.
All right, so party on.
Party onward. So, previous episode we had Drago and his paladin friend Hajek. Hajek.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Hajek! They ventured from the northern province of the land and on a quest from a merchant to establish relations with
That's right.
a new power in the region. It's unknown. There's not a lot of information coming out of the area. On your way down, you happen to just save a village. It was kind of fun. However, you also ran into more closer to where this new village is, or this new power. You ran into something that had corrupted a unicorn. It attacked a guard patrol. You valiantly defended the guards and defeated the corrupted unicorn at much stake to yourself. Some wounds were had. People were burned.
Sorry, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I healed it.
But you were able to
You
make
were
it
not
back
going
to a guard post where you were introduced to, let's see, so did I give a name to that guy? I don't remember.
He was a drunk British guy.
He was a drunk British guy.
But
I think he was...
You may have given him a name, but I can't remember it.
Yeah, I think I know what his name was.
It's like, what was it? O'Donnell? Something silly.
I think it was Dane.
I was more looking at the squire to hire him as a follower. So I wasn't paying attention to the drunk guy.
So NPCs of note, there was Dane the Brown, and there was also the scribe.
Yeah, the squire who we mistreated all the time.
The mistreated scribe.
Yeah, the rest of the guys were just scouts or soldiers. We don't know the names.
And those were the NPCs of note. Because the 2 heroes had saved the guard patrol, you were treated to...
Wait, there was 3. There was one that we
2 heroes had saved the guard patrol.
Ah.
Not 3 heroes yet.
So you 2 heroes had saved the 3 guards. Right. Dane the Brown was generous and gave you food and lodging for the night. So we wake up the next morning to a chill wind blowing from the north down, sweeping over the south. The plains of which are being farmed have a heavy frost that doesn't seem to be lifting as the sun rises, and a kind of frozen fog is about the area. In the middle of the night, it appears that the paladin has wandered off somewhere to unknown locations. And the arrival of a small group of would-be adventurers, I'm assuming, has arrived in the morning. So, please describe these incoming characters.
Your ranger.
One of them is a ranger named Drew, has a panther as a pet, and is not shifty, but not necessarily good.
Okay. What does he look like?
Kind of tall, lean, kind of like a wild man.
A wild man aspect?
Yeah,
Is he
more in the forest than in a city or anything like that.
The tribal, yeah.
Is he human?
Yeah. Oh, he's elf.
Elven.
Yeah.
So tall, elven, foresty guy with a what color panther?
Black.
Black panther. Very nice. How many swords do you have?
I have a short sword.
A short sword. Okay, we're dodging some stereotypes here.
Doesn't have 14 swords. He's got 6 arrows.
You have a short sword, and I'm assuming a bow.
Yes.
Okay. And what is your what?
He has 6 arrows.
6 arrows. Oh, you have 6 ammo. That's different.
Ah.
Ammo is when you look at the basic moves and go look at volley right here.
Yeah.
You only use ammo as a last resort.
Oh,
So it's assumed that it's for simplified bookkeeping purposes. Ammo, rations, those sorts of things. They just
that's
have
cool.
uses. So you can, if you really need to, and let's say you roll an average roll like 7 to 9, you can spend 1 ammo to make it a hit.
Okay.
And
But if you don't want to.
but if you don't want to, there are other ways to negate what happens. So I'm missing because you've
But
stolen
if you
it.
get like a 10 plus, you don't waste any ammo?
Right, yeah, so you can see right here, you roll your dexterity, which is the 2d6 plus your dexterity modifier. And on a 10 plus, you have a clear shot and you deal your damage.
Okay.
So on the 7 to 9, like I said, you choose one, and these are your options. So you can
pretty cool.
you can put yourself in danger, and I get to decide what happens then. You can take what you can get, which is minus 1d6 to your damage rolls. Or you can take several shots, just like pop, 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 pop. And by that, you spend 1 ammo.
Okay.
So to that end, 3 ammo is a reasonable amount of ammo. 6 ammo, you are set.
Okay.
So it's not 6 arrows.
Aw. I can make you 6 arrows.
What, just let me shoot your minions or what?
Yeah. I can do whatever I want.
Okay. Right, so we have the elf and his panther leading the way. Behind him are a small group of
Yeah, we'll go with adventure seekers.
adventure seekers.
Run our own little adventure. I got my followers with me. I'm not a cult leader. I call myself.
No.
I'm a devoted leader, and I take care of my flock.
I see. What does the devoted leader look like?
See, I gave him warm eyes. Trustworthy face. You gotta be a trustworthy guy. He's got strong hands to show that he can do things. He's not some weak guy in the corner. He's got to show his purpose. He has a signature hat, which I'm still working on. I got to figure out a good hat for him.
A good hat.
A good hat. Every leader needs a hat.
Did you ever read? What the heck was that comic? I'll think of the name of it later. Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
But there was a race of characters in the comic who were called the Jaeger monsters, and how they established who was in charge was whoever had the fanciest hat.
Ooh, I like those.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to get myself a fancy hat. I have one. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with them. And then I have my 3 followers. I've got the pack mule named Edgar. That's more of an animal's name, so that's a pack mule. The second in, I guess, the hierarchy is Emma. Could be a man or woman. Again, doesn't matter. And then at the top we have Steve.
Steve is number 1.
Steve is my number 1 man. He gets
and
things done.
Edgar is the bottom bitch.
Yep, Edgar's the bottom bitch. But he can always work his way up to Steve if he proves himself.
If he proves himself.
Yeah,
But
so
you got to get through the Emma phase.
So yeah, Edgar and Emma are more eager to get stuff done compared to Steve because here he
I
knows
see.
his role.
So what
Not
are
gonna ask about
who
the
are
relationship.
the current Edgar, Emma, and Steve?
What do you mean who? That's their names.
Indeed. I mean, what do they look like? Are they people?
Edgar is in more. I'd say Edgar, since he's lower bottom, he's a younger guy who's the young type who's just out in the world for the first time. So he's really anxious to do things, but he's also really anxious to help. He wants to show his worth. So he doesn't have much experience in the world, so he's always ready to do something. He wants to go out and do it. Emma, I'd call like a midwife type. She's a bit strong-willed, but takes care of Edgar if need be. She has to slap him in place. She'll slap him in place, but she'll caretaker of Edgar pretty much while he grows up a little bit. And then Steve is just some dude. He's not really happy, sad, angry, or mad. He looks at me with bright eyes because he knows I'm his number 1, and he'll do whatever I ask him.
I see.
So he'll go to a tussle if he wants to, or he'll just sit there in the grass and play with flowers.
So are they currently carrying anything for you?
Currently, no. I have all the items I need on me.
So, this group of 5, who seemingly 3 of them are kind of unimportant, come and visit the outpost.
The characters also have their name tags on their chests. We know which one's who.
Oh my god.
And the name tags are just removed and placed on the next one that replaces them.
Is it literally...
You thoroughly thought this out, didn't you?
Hi, my name is...
Yeah, it's just how my name is, and then you just fill it in, and if they happen to die, just take that and stick it on the next one.
Is it like a big brick of wood with the name just carved in and a chain around their neck?
Around their neck, yeah.
Or is it a collar with a chain hanging down like a dog?
No, I'm not a collar man. It's just a simple rope.
You should make them tattoo it on their chest like Johnny Cage.
Ooh, is Drago a tattoo artist? We could do that.
Anything, man. Ask me to do anything, I'll do it.
I like that idea. They're tattooed on right here, right where you can see them, right there.
Why not on the forehead?
No, you can't scare off anybody.
That's cultish level, dude. Come on.
We could do it on the left arm.
Well, Neil's character's already there, so I think you could just do it.
That's hearsay. He's not admitting that.
I don't like. I kind of like the block of wood.
I'm gonna stick to the block of wood hung around with a rope. There's no collar or anything, just a block of wood. Because then I could just slip it off and stick it on the next person.
Exactly. Very easy to do.
Yeah.
Question. So, like, a lot of the bonds that I have include Hajik, who is no longer part of the story. Do I erase those bonds?
Yes.
Okay.
We will erase those later.
I gotta form new bonds, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, upon first impression, you have placed a couple of bonds with these new people. What are they?
First impressions.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said that. Rue is soft, and I will make him hard like me.
Now, what in your first impression gives Rue that impression?
Because he's a tall, lanky dude, right?
Elf guy.
He's a little fuzzy around the
Yeah,
edges.
he's an elf
You want to
dude.
make him hard cut,
Yeah.
clean cut. Get that flat top down, son.
Yes, dude.
Your forest hair won't.
Gotta have
That hippie hair just won't do.
sharpest
Whoa, hey now.
of haircuts, man.
The sharpest of haircuts. Okay, and what's
Instead
your
of
first
watch to
impression
that.
of Dexter?
I guess I'll have to put him down for. That's a little hard. The only one I have left remaining is I've sworn to protect.
Oh, so this may not be your first time meeting Dexter. Perhaps you met him before, and
But I can't replace the previous bonds.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
No,
I
I
can find
can
some
go
better
along
ones.
with that story because on Drago I can put as a terrible friend, but I like him anyway. So we do have a past history together.
Okay.
It's just a long past history.
Yeah.
Okay, here
So
we
that
go.
does work.
What's his name again?
His name is Dexter.
Right.
Think of the serial killer.
Yeah, that's pretty much why I did it. I'm not a serial killer.
I worry about the ability of Dexter to survive in the dungeon.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would too. My character is a bit weak, which is why I have my followers with me.
So you have previous history with Drago.
Yes.
What happened?
He saw my movies,
Yeah.
obviously. My tales.
I've heard tales of Drago.
You've heard tales
And we
of
met
Drago.
in the past at some village that he helped save, and I realized that
He's a good ally to have around.
he's a terrible person. His jokes are offbeat; they make no sense. But he's a good guy.
Multiple
And
personalities.
he saved me in the past, so I've deemed him worthy of my followers with the laugh track. So if he tells a joke, we're there to back him up.
Oh, right.
We're there. We're ready to make it go.
And
Yeah, I got his
Rue,
back.
how do you know Rue?
From meeting him, I put down, I wish Rue would trust me. He doesn't look like he trusts me. He doesn't look like he trusts anybody. Since he's some weird forest nature boy, I wouldn't trust him either. So I pretty much have to work on getting him to trust me.
Okay. Well, I think you kind of just want him to trust you more than he trusts, like, an animal.
Yeah.
This is not natural.
I need to build some trust. Get you to the real world.
Real world.
Yeah.
Okay, Rue, what are your first impressions?
I've guided Ivan before and Naomi.
So he knows
Ivan
Drago.
Drago.
Previous, yeah.
So you have met him before. Where was that?
It was like at a bar, a fight. I saved them from being hit over the head with like a bottle of vodka or
And
something.
then guided him to his
I
hotel
feel
room?
nothing. I am like steel.
Something like that.
Okay. Do you remember Rue, or were you
I don't
just too drunk?
I don't remember this.
You don't remember?
He was.
He was wasted.
I was pretty gone.
Yeah.
So, what about Dexter?
He doesn't understand life in the wild, so I'm gonna teach him.
I don't look like I'm from nature. That's not me. I got to keep my pretty hippie hair and my wonderful robe and my hat all clean. None of this foresty junk. I have to look presentable to my friends.
You really need to work on that hat.
What kind of hat to get?
I don't know, but the next time you better bring it in.
Oh,
it better be a real
right
hat.
Now, I have the options of a top hat, a panda hat, or a Viking helmet.
Well, this is the gentleman's
What's
swagger.
a panda hat?
I think we
It's
all.
like a panda. It
I
has
think
like
top
the
hats are
antlers on
required.
it.
Oh God, I was really hoping it was gonna be something else.
No, it's literally the panda's
You wanted
face.
like
as
a
hat.
fur panda.
Did you want like a full on like?
I don't know. I thought it would be like a stove
Where you
pipe
go
hat
from,
is
like-
not actually a stove pipe that you put on your head.
No.
I was hoping a panda hat was gonna be something else.
Have
but
you seen Tropic Thunder?
I have not.
Okay, because he wears like a panda because he killed it in the wild. But no, it's just a hat. That's all it is.
You have two babies and fully automatic weapons in the same hands.
That was one of his other movies. So panda hat, top hat, or Viking helmet is what I have currently.
Oh, great.
I think I'm just gonna go for the panda because that's more fun.
Dude, come on! It's the gentleman's swagger. We need top hats.
I can bring
We
top hat in.
need top hats.
I think it's a bowler type of top hat, so I can bring it in and see how it works.
Okay.
No.
It could be an ever-shifting production of hats that your followers make
we
you.
can shift it up. Yeah. But I'll start with the top hat.
They go out and they steal hats for you.
There you go.
Oh my God, the hat acquirers.
Well, I mean, in the middle of the night, if we're not doing too much, my minions might go out and do something.
Okay.
I have missions for them.
So upon arriving to this outpost, your minions present you with 2.5 hats. One, it has been ripped in half. It looks like it might have been a leather skull cap at one time, but it has been separated along the seams. Another one they present to you is actually a guard's helmet. And finally, there is a jaunty hat that kind of goes like this and has a feather.
Ooh, I'll take that. Now,
Alright.
can I distribute the remaining hats to the rest of my minions?
I assume you would.
Okay, so yeah, I'll take the jaunty hat with the feather.
Uh-huh.
Of course you do.
I'm gonna give. Well, come on, I gotta be that kind
Gotta
of
have
guy.
the pimp hat. Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna give Steve the helmet,
Mhm.
the guard's hat, because he's number one, and then I'm gonna take the half hat. Are there two halves or just one half?
There's one half.
Okay, so it's not ripped in half or anything. It just happens to be a half left over.
Yeah.
So I will rip that hat in half and
Mhm.
give both the rest of my minions a little piece of the hat. So
They get quarter hat.
yeah, they both get a quarter hat. So that way they don't. There's no fight or tussle over anything.
How does that make sense?
It doesn't.
You get
There's no point.
0.25.
I gotta keep them happy,
No.
Right.
2,
Right,
5
okay. I can't
hat.
argue with that logic.
dude. It's pimping. Don't mess with it. Actually, I might have one of those Peter Pan type hats too at my parents' house from one of the costumes that we made a while ago.
Okay, so
I'll bring one of those in. Does his hat offer any armor?
no. No. The guard's helm is. Yeah, it doesn't help.
Nah, I figured. I'll just give it to Steve because he's the number one right now.
Mm-hmm. And okay, so as you are waking up and you have come out, this new group of people have come in. And if you have anything you would like to say to each other, so there's some
Well,
memories
then.
that are coming along here.
All right, hang on. All right, gonna have to go on. Explain the scenario.
Okay. So this guard outpost is relatively orderly. For a new power in the region, they certainly seem to be well funded. Why would an elf be interested in this new region?
Seemed very suspicious.
It seems suspicious?
Power, yeah.
Okay.
Gotta check it out.
Do
Okay.
you feel a disturbance in the woods? Is that what happened?
There you go, Neil.
Okay. As you have been here, your suspicions have only been more and more correct. There's just something off about the whole region. And this chill wind that's come down has really kind of put you on edge. And also your panther, does it have a name?
I haven't thought of a name for it yet.
Okay.
Panty the Panther. No?
Call it Yoshi. There you go.
Yoshi?
Yeah.
God, what a wild player. That's right,
What a worthless minion.
Whoa now. Hey now, don't be hating on minions. You know, for the right
He's
price.
only good for you jumping, getting extra leverage to reach another area and falling inevitably to his own doom.
He can produce breakfast any time of the day.
Exactly.
It's disturbing.
Where is he coming from? Okay, so we got Yoshi.
Okay, and what rumor did you hear that drew you to the area?
I heard there was some big fellow telling terrible jokes. And in my past adventures, I kind of remembered, I know someone like that. You know, it's been a while. Let's go take a look and see.
Let's go roam in a new area.
The rest of the new world coming up, I don't care about that. I want to find friends. I don't really care about what power it is. I'm more of, I want to get some, maybe replace some minions with some more minions, you know. If they don't really, you know, if I don't like them that much, I might get a new character involved. So I'll go take it out and see how that guy's doing.
So as you are approaching, the what's his name? The head of the guard, Dane the Brown. He doesn't appear to have woken up yet, so you do not get to meet him. You do, however, get to meet his scribe, who merely just takes note and grumbles to himself of the new people. And the guards at the gate are very welcoming, certainly more welcoming than they were for you. And you see this, and it kind of pisses you off a little bit. Also, your friend is gone.
Good. So, my character wakes up in a daze. He's also in the personality of GR13 from Universal Soldier, and so he wakes up in a daze and he says, "God damn it! The whole fucking platoon's dropping like flies. Everyone's leaving."
It sounds like drunken stupor there. That works.
And so he's in a daze. He has none of his friends left with him.
Mm-hmm.
He's, as you can tell, in a drunken stupor. So that's when he stumbles across his former colleagues.
All right. You recognize him on sight. You just get a hazy, if somebody.
I was going to say I recognize him.
You recognize
this
him.
time.
Okay.
Right.
You recognize him.
Yeah, that's probably about as far as it gets.
Yeah.
Couldn't place me where.
The fact that you recognize him and...
Because I need more troops. My platoon's dropping.
The fact that you recognize him helps the guards ease their attitude, and they really don't care about what's going on and you guys coming in. Because their attention seems to have been focused on a runner who has been coming from the east. He runs up breathless and is like... and the scribe runs up to him and says, "Catch your breath, soldier. What's the problem?" It's like, "The fishing village. It's under attack. I ran as fast as I could." I say, "Okay. Let's get a guard patrol here. Somebody wake up Dane!" And several of the guards run off, and the whole fort is kind of aflutter. What do you do?
I volunteer to go.
Volunteer to go? Okay. So we can always use more people. What are your skills?
I can track people, and I can shoot from a distance.
I see. Well, would you... right now we don't have our scouts with us. Do you think you could lead the scouting party? Make sure we don't run into any ambushes?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to go with him?
Yeah, sure. I'm feeling good. I'm going with him.
I'll see my buddy. You know, I'll prop him up on my shoulder out of his stupor to keep him stable enough.
Are we rolling for this go?
I like the sound of traps.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, accidents happen. A minion might be replaced. You never know. So I'm willing to go on that little detail. You know, little tour there.
Okay. So they equip you with... he equips you with a quickly written scroll, which has his seal pressed into it in wax, and hands it to whoever's going to be the first one to grab it. He hands it to the group.
Me.
He grabs it. Okay.
I don't have much weight, so I'm okay with that.
I push Rue aside, grabbing this.
Okay.
This is
So put it in your inventory. Seal of passage.
See, a thief at this point in time would probably rob Dan the Brown or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
After 10 minutes, Dane the Brown is still not come out yet.
Oh, I want to rob him so bad. I don't have to.
Is that's just +1 item?
It's just an item. It doesn't weight anything. It's just a piece of paper.
Okay.
Now, before we leave, I would like to give the scribe, a good pat on the back, a good warm eye look at him to kind of, size him up a little bit, see if he can become a next friend.
Okay. Do you want to manipulate him in any way?
No. For the first part, I just want to show him there's a friend for him.
There's a friend for him?
Yeah.
He seems slightly confused, but does not push away your affection.
You gotta be friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And stab it back.
Okay. So...
How you have followers is beyond me.
They'll do anything they want, man. I'm charismatic. I give them riches. I gave them helmets when they had none.
So you are currently... I'm mainly doing this because there's this one mechanic that I wanted to have come into play called you are going to undertake a perilous journey. So for this, when you travel through hostile territory, choose one member of the party to act as the trailblazer, one to scout ahead, and one to be the quartermaster. And only one character can have each job. So you have just enough party members. So each character with a job rolls wisdom. So the quartermaster is going to reduce the number of rations the trip will take. The trailblazer will reduce the amount of time it takes to reach the destination. And the scout will spot any trouble before you see it and before it gets the drop on you. So on a 10 plus, all those things go better than expected. On a 7 to 9, you do your job as expected and just the normal things are consumed. The journey takes normal amount of time and no one gets the drop on you, but you don't get the drop on anyone else. On a 6 or lower, fun things start to happen. So, who wants to do what job?
I guess I'm a scout.
Scout? I guess I'm gonna boldly go ahead, right?
Trailblazer. So
Trailblazer?
Quartermaster.
Quartermaster.
I don't know what that is, so it sounds like you should.
All right, everybody roll wisdom.
Oh, no.
That's my lowest. Wait, my second lowest stat.
Second lowest is not bad.
Yeah, it's second lowest.
Oh, that's horrible.
5. I got a 7.
Don't you have bonuses to scouting?
I'm trying.
What'd you get?
6.
I got a 7. All right. Now, do these low rolls count?
I get hunt and track, but that's about it.
Let me see.
Do their low rolls count towards the experience for this roll?
Yes, a 6 or lower counts towards experience.
So that's one notch.
So
for
since you got a 5 and there's no
16.
modifiers, they put you above the 6 on your character sheet. When you get it to it, you can put a 1 in the XP box, and when you reach a certain amount, then you'll look it up. I think it's 6 or 7. Yeah. So he also got a low roll.
Oh, here it is. It's back here.
Oh.
So
Question,
you don't have that ability
I
yet.
Yeah,
XP from last time. Am I starting all over again since I hit that second level?
Yeah, you erase 7 XP.
So I'm down to 1.
Yeah.
So he's level 2. That's okay. We have a level 2 guy with us.
Mm-hmm.
And I rolled a 7.
And
bonus.
you upgraded your constitution. So you rolled what?
5.
5 mark experience.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, you rolled
7.
7.
6.
6. Okay, so
Uh-oh.
this wind is almost unearthly. It chills to the bones. It's obscuring your sight. You can see why the scout was so haggard. It's taking longer to get there than it should, and you consume. It was not going to take any rations, but everyone has to consume rations. So everybody mark off 1 ration. Your friends eat the crumbs.
Well, of course they do. They get some rations.
And
Where's rations on here?
dungeon ration.
I think we all have 5 unless you get more. So I'm down to 4.
It should be out here. Rations. 5 uses.
Ah, right. Okay, so
So you're down to 4.
Thanks, Josh.
No, that was the quartermaster's fault.
That's me. And I rolled a 7.
Oh, you rolled a 7?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
He's the trailblazer.
I thought. Oh, okay. So never mind. You don't mark any rations.
I'm
sorry.
Yeah, Trailblazer is time and discount on what he does. Yeah.
Okay, so it is taking longer due to the Trailblazer getting lost a few times, stepping in some holes. So the unfortunate thing happens when you stumble right into a pack of wolves who apparently have been following you. So the first wolf comes at you from behind and knocks you over on the ground and starts going for your face. You see your friend in peril. What do you do?
Oh, well,
Can you do an awareness roll or anything to see if we can catch
Nope,
him?
this is you failing that roll.
All right.
I charge at them, shouting, "Say goodnight, asshole."
So let's see, we got wolf.
So do I roll for that?
Which character is that?
Oh, sorry, that is the dude from Expendables.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sylvester?
no,
No,
he
Dolph Lundgren.
his character.
Sorry, I should have explained this. My character is Dolph Lundgren with multiple personalities, all of which are Dolph Lundgren characters.
He's
I'm
a
all
complicated
Dolph
character
Lundgren.
for a guy who beats things with a sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has,
Doesn't matter.
he has the Master Sword from
From
He-Man.
that movie, I can't tell the difference between Sylvester Stallone and Dolph Lundgren.
Okay, so you do a battle yell and charge. The snow blinds you, and you don't see this other wolf that comes right at you. Roll. What are you gonna do as it comes from your side?
Comes from the side, so I'm gonna shield bash the wolf and continue towards.
Okay, that sounds like you're just gonna push your way through. Roll Constitution.
Okay, all right. Constitution's nice. All right, here we go.
Give you a high roll. 8.
8 plus 2.
All right.
10.
So, boom! Slam the wolf to the ground. Continue on. You got him. Roll hack and slash.
Okay, so that's strength.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 5 plus 2, 7.
7. Okay.
That's on.
Is hack and slash the roll for damage or not yet?
Hack and slash is to the attack roll. So on a 7 to 9, you deal your damage to the enemy, and the enemy gets to make an attack against you. So roll your damage,
Okay.
which is
Oh,
that plus, I believe you did merciless,
yes.
so you get a D4, an additional D4 of damage. You roll it with this.
Oh, so I get 2 of these.
You're rolling some damage, buddy.
Yeah.
And he also has that one where he
Oh,
takes
wait,
off
I
limbs and
gotta,
arms and things too.
I got a chance.
Does he?
on
No, he
that,
doesn't.
Yeah,
wait, yes,
but-
he does.
He's got that one that he rips
Yeah,
off
huge,
pieces.
clumsy. Yeah.
Okay, and this one, Ivan Drago, straight up from Rocky 4, yells, "I must break you."
I must break you.
All right.
That sounds more better, yes. More intimidating.
Good job, Jago. Good job.
Ooh. I don't know how to tell this dice.
That's the top one.
1 and
4 and
4
1.
plus 1, so 5.
And
So you come from the side so that you don't cleave down into your friend,
okay.
and slash at the wolf, taking out its front leg and lodging your sword deep into its side.
Don't forget I have piercing here, too.
Yeah, the wolf is gonna slump down dead, and it's a gory mess. You get sprayed with blood.
Take that, nature boy.
However, the wolf that you knocked down comes at you from behind,
Can I?
and this is part of the hack and slash roll that you rolled. Ooh, and it nabs you good for 6 damage, so you can subtract 3 from that.
You can do the same, yeah.
Okay, so a wolf is attacking. The back of Drago. What do you and your friends do?
I don't have much damage.
Mark on there, too.
I don't want to lose a -1 just yet. All right. I'm going to send.
Come on, 19 health.
All right.
No, you're not.
It's
Remember, you're -3 if you have
because your armor.
your armor.
Oh,
Yeah, you only took 3, so you're 22.
good point. Thank you.
Is-
I knew that.
From the look of it, is Drago in a dire straits?
No, he's just totally KO'd this wolf. The other wolf is biting his armor, but also kind of clenching his feet.
Okay.
I'm
But you
not
do
human,
possibly
I'm
have an
iron.
opening.
All right. How many wolves do we have?
Well,
Or just that one at the moment?
Imagine being wind blasted in white. It's a whiteout sort of situation.
Gotcha.
So unless you take the time to look for them, they're going to
Yeah.
find you.
Real quick, by the way, someone from the chat is asking, is this version 3?
This is version Dungeon World, not D&D whatsoever. It's a hack of Apocalypse World.
Yeah.
It just says D&D on it because that's what Twitch offered.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So you should change that to Dungeon World if you can.
I don't think it exists, at least in their listings. It's potato. Come on, guys, come on.
We'll get there eventually.
Come on.
We'll get there eventually. Okay.
It's essentially the same sort of thing, same sort of classes and everything like that, but the rules are much more simplified, and as you can tell, combat is much more narrative.
All right.
So,
I'm gonna send a minion to do something, but I gotta figure out who to send.
okay.
I like my Steve. I'm gonna send Emma around to distract the wolf that's going after him, just as basically as a distraction. So I'm going to try to take my any opening I can see and go for its legs. I'm going to try to swing under. I have a short sword.
You have a short sword?
It's my weapon. It's my short sword.
Okay, so as Emma runs around and grabs the wolf's tail, you start going in for the kill. You see another wolf come out of the white, heading straight for Emma. What do you do?
I'll send Edgar right to its path.
Okay.
I'll do a command to Edgar and tell him, Edgar. Actually, I will do it. Just Edgar, attack.
Okay.
Have him go off on his thing.
Roll.
He's the dog.
Does he
wizard.
have weapons?
Roll defy danger charisma to get Edgar coordinated enough to get there in time.
The D6?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I like how you just unleash Edgar on this wolf.
10 plus 2 charisma, so 12.
So 12?
Yes.
Okay, so you're like, Edgar, and he is on it. You don't even have to finish Gur for Edgar. And
This is good
he
bonus
runs in
for him.
front of the wolf, and the wolf tears him down.
Oh, poor Edgar.
And Edgar is on the ground screaming as the wolf savages him. You get to the wolf that you were going after just fine. You can roll hack and slash as it notices your appearance. 10. All right, but not soon enough. Emma has a grab on its tail and it just can't get around to you. Roll your damage. You have the option of putting yourself at danger to roll an additional d6 of damage.
I'm going to do that because I have a D4 roll.
Okay.
And I have +1 to strength, which I don't think will help. But
All right. So
Oh,
roll
that's
your
low.
damage plus 1d6.
I'm willing to put myself in danger for you, buddy.
Now for me above your minions, huh?
Nah, you're not above my minions.
Okay.
You may become a minion. You never know. 2
Please don't
plus
roll
2.
for that.
4.
4. Okay. You lance into the back of the wolf, and it goes down, but it's not quite out yet, and it... What?
Am I doing Defy Danger yet, or no?
You just did earlier.
Because I can sacrifice a friend and take a +10 bonus to it. Then I'll lose 2, so I'm okay.
You got a 12 on that Defy Danger.
Yeah,
You didn't need any more. In fact, taking a 10 on it would have been less.
Yeah.
So you're... right. So as the wolf goes down, it snatches at you and trips you. So you find yourself flat on your back.
I call for Steve.
And in that vulnerable position, wolf snatching at him, you are able to finally recover and get up from the bloodstained snow. What do you and Yoshi do?
I'm gonna defend Neil here.
He's got to defend me.
Yeah.
Call my minion defend
How do you
me.
want to defend him?
I'm gonna take a shot at the one that's coming at Neil, the wolf.
Okay, so you're gonna defend by going on the offense.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one that's on the ground, you're gonna just go point blank it.
Yeah, try to.
So we have one
Okay.
dead, one being pulled by the tail, and one that's eating Edgar right now.
Yeah. So there's the dead one that was on top of you, and then
You're welcome.
there's the one that is attacking Edgar. And there's the one that's attacking you.
Save me.
And there's now
Save Edgar, you know.
the one that as you get up and line up your shot, your Yoshi alerts you to a danger coming from behind. Another wolf.
Now, as an interjection to all this, where's the scout party we were so called to be with? What are they doing?
You are the scout party.
None of them came with us?
As I said, the scout party wasn't there. You are the makeshift
Bunch
scout
of
party.
lazy goobers.
Can I use one ammo to take multiple shots, or can I only target one?
If you can describe how you would take multiple shots.
So they're coming from completely different.
No,
directions.
one you are defending. One is coming at you.
You can always probably send your cat to do a separate attack, I think.
Yeah, your cat helps you with your attacks. So do you see how it works? You understand your animal companion?
Well, I understand that it
buffs
has.
He buffs him, right? His pet.
It'd be pretty much he
like
augments.
tracking.
Well, let me see what you have.
Because he doesn't really have much of anything.
Okay. So you have him as keen senses and camouflage, which is why he hasn't been able to picked up, and why he picked up your. I need to put some of this in here.
Because he doesn't really have armor.
We got one down, buddy. We have
No.
2 more to go.
Keen
What?
senses.
You better attack the one feeding me first.
Camo. And she's
disappear?
also got hunt,
Sleeves.
Yeah, they're fancy.
scout.
Smells so good.
Scout.
Thank you, Girl Scouts.
And he's
Brought to you by-
savage and frightening. Or no, you just have savage. Choose.
It's
You have one. Which one did you pick?
frightening.
No.
I took out the other one.
No, which one of these? Oh, okay, I see. You went with this one. The 2 ferocity, 2 cunning. Okay, so he's frightening.
Very, very frightening. Galileo.
Okay, so ferocity. Let's see. I believe ferocity adds to your damage.
Ooh.
But let me. Oh, here we go. It's under the commands.
Oh.
So when you work with your animal companion on something it's trained in, so it's not trained to hunt. Well, hunt. I don't know. It's not trained to fight wolves, but this might work as a hunting situation. So if you attack the same target, you add its ferocity to your damage. Let's see. Tracking is for cunning. If you take damage, you can add its armor, but it doesn't have any. If you're discerning realities, you add its cunning to your roll. So if you're trying to figure out what the situation is. If you're going to parlay, can you parlay? Not yet.
I'll parlay with people.
And if someone interferes with you, you add its instinct to their roll. That doesn't make sense. Okay. I gotta take a quick break. El Baño calls.
So decide your move.
All right,
Yeah,
BRB.
decide the strategy.
It's a good time to take a break, anyways.
What time is it? Oh yeah, 7:30.
And
Are we back?
we're back.
And we're back, and this time we've set our table alight.
Look at that, huh?
Yeah.
Got some green
Chrome
screen
key works
going.
after all.
Indeed.
I can actually adjust that. Let's try and move this a little bit.
I kind of like the fire.
It looks
oh yeah.
fun.
Oh. Now put it more in the middle.
I'm not
The
sure.
fire right there. Yeah, like that.
There you go.
That's awesome. It's almost going on top of Josh too.
Well, we'll get some more images going on. Kudos. You should roll for damage on that.
Yeah. So,
A hefty burn.
in the infinite brain that is an elf's brain, all this time was just ticking by ever so slowly, and he decides to do what?
Not sure still. I'm gonna
All the time in the world to think of this.
Save us, buddy! Don't save Edgar, save me.
Wait, he already went. He already shot.
He hasn't
shot
got anything
himself.
yet. He's deciding
he's
what to
deciding
do.
on it.
Oh!
Yeah.
What the hell's your hold up, man? Do
I'm
something.
going to take a shot at the one that's coming at me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't save Neil. Or Edgar.
Okay.
It goes Edgar then Neil.
See, he just doesn't trust me.
Yeah, know where your priorities are.
Are you going to utilize your pet in any way?
Save me.
I'll see if I can distract one that is going after Neil.
Okay. So at the same time, you whip and send your pet Yoshi.
Is the one that's on me the one that Emma has on by the tail?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the reason why it's not on you. It's just nipping at you because she's got it by the tail.
She's still grabbing it.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Yoshi goes over to distract. Roll defy danger. I'm gonna say wisdom for interacting with your pet. And
That's the 2-6.
yeah,
Hey,
There you go.
9.
Nice.
9 total.
Yeah. No
I
additions.
got 9 and no wisdom.
Yeah, there's no.
Okay. So Yoshi can either draw the attention to himself or to Emma. Okay. So the distraction that Yoshi does is he actually goes and runs behind Emma and pushes her on top of the wolf. And the wolf, in turn, starts snarling and trying to get her, and is basically not attacking you, but is pretty close to getting at
Is
Emma.
it distracted? Can I make a quick move and try to stab it?
This is his. So at the same time,
Oh, that's what you
Yoshi sends off. You fire that other arrow. Roll volley, which is your
Roll.
dexterity.
Oh, well, 11 as a base.
11.
What's the dexterity?
+2.
So,
Nice.
13.
All right, roll damage.
oof.
I think it'll pop its head off like Princess Mononoke.
4.
4. Okay. You drill it right in the right flank, and it kind of stumbles up and is not going to be able to get to you in time. So you are kind of a free person. You're the only one who's completely unentangled. Around this time, the wolf is just about to snuff out Edgar's life. You are recovering from your swing of cleaving that wolf in half, and you hear Edgar's screams behind you. What do you do?
Save him. Save him.
Ignore him. Save Emma.
There is behind to your so you're standing like this.
Yeah.
Behind you over here, Edgar is getting savaged by a wolf that's just eating him. Over here, we have Emma who's wrestling
he's
this
still
wolf.
alive though?
He's still alive.
How alive is alive?
He's gonna need some help.
We don't have
Emma
to-
is on the border of needing help. She's losing control of the situation, not damaged yet.
You should help.
Your friend Dexter is crawling backwards and regaining his composure. You just saw a streak of black come over. You don't know where it went, but it's off in the white now. And you hear the satisfying whoop as the ranger nails a wolf with an arrow.
Okay, so I'm going to go for Emma. I'm going
Alright,
to
good
save
man.
Emma.
Uh-huh.
And as I'm doing so, I'm quoting Rocky IV, Ivan Drago. He says, "If he dies, he dies." as he goes towards Emma.
So what are you going to do?
What's
the plan of attack there?
I'm going to straight up attack the wolf that's attacking.
So right now, Emma has got it by the jowls as it's snapping at her.
Yeah.
And they're kind of on the side with her back to you.
Dude, power lead.
What are you doing?
I'm going for a thrust, and
The wolf is injured, so it's not going to take much.
sure.
Okay.
But I'm just going to thrust so it's the safe aim. It's a safe aim. You know?
Okay, so yeah, you're going to try and...
Does that not count as a hack and slash here, or what?
You're going to get in close first, basically. So roll defy danger to get in close so that your shot is not going to put Emma in danger.
All right, and what is that?
That's, let's say you don't want to do it quickly, so we'll go with dexterity.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
That's a roll.
All right. How much we got to say?
Okay.
9 plus, so 10.
Mm-hmm. That's 10
10.
and 11.
Yeah, you got 11.
11, my bad.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So,
too many punches to the head. Don't worry about it.
So the wolf snaps, and as Emma gouges its eye, you get in there and roll damage. Clean kill.
There we go, folks. Oh wait, and of course, I'm shouting, "I have the power!" 3.
Well,
3 plus 2 for strength.
No,
Just 3.
just 3. So it is enough to finish off the wolf.
Hey!
So basically, as the wolf is snapping, you slice it right in the neck and put it out of its misery.
Good.
The situation with Edgar is desperate. He's got seconds to live.
What? How close am I to the wolf that's on Edgar?
You just
If you're right here on your back, I'd say you're about to Josh.
Okay, so he's not with arm distance. How close is it? 'Cause I also have to, if my friends are close, I get bonus to armor, so I want to calculate my armor pretty much. Steve isn't doing anything. Emma
is right next to you.
Okay, so that's +1 to armor. Where's Steve at?
You haven't said Steve's doing anything. He's back there picking his nose.
Okay, so...
He's probably trying to find that black cat.
That's alright. Steve does what we gotta do. You know. I guess I'll go help Edgar. I really don't want to, but...
I don't want to help Edgar.
He's still distracted. I mean,
is there anything else you could be doing, like awareness?
yeah, actually. Is it for...
You're just expecting me to do all the grunt work and kill all these.
Well, yeah, you're the
Me and Root, to Drago and Root.
yeah, you're the
just clean
badass
out the
guys.
battlefield,
Yeah,
right?
my minions are the distraction, as you can see. You know, Emma had him ready to go. Because I could have Steve just headbutt the wolf with his new soldier's helmet. You know, have him try a distraction like that while I go for the attack.
Look at my head!
Headbutt him. What is the discern realities? It's roll plus wisdom. Oof. I don't have a bonus to wisdom. Should I try to figure out what's going on? See if there's anything else coming?
That's your call, dude. It's your minion.
I don't care about him. He's Edgar. Emma's okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
If he dies, he dies, right?
Yeah. Emma will join you in your bedroll tonight. Don't worry about it.
Ah!
It's a chick. Hot chick. Don't worry about it.
Remember, if Emma dies, Edgar becomes the new Emma.
She's not the brightest in following you, is she?
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, if Edgar dies, no one cares because he's the bottom of the barrel. But he is still distracting that wolf, and the occasion is, should I actually risk a heroic act and try to save him, or...
I'm going to say that if you don't decide what to do pretty quickly, stuff's going to advance.
Alright, I'll have Emma and Steve both do a charge at the wolf to try to kick him off.
Okay. So they rush at the wolf, and it sees Emma and lashes out at her and pins her to the ground. Edgar is bleeding out, and now it is savaging viciously Emma, and Steve is slipping in the blood and snow and trying to pull at the wolf ineffectively. It's a mess of horror and people not knowing what to do and clawing at an animal with their hands.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Is it distracted enough to make an attack on?
You think that they can help you get in there, yeah.
Okay, so I'll try to go for a hole. If there's a one.
Okay, so you're going to run in there and...
Short sword, run in there.
Short sword? Okay,
Yeah.
Stab?
Yeah, I'll go for a safe stab so I don't accidentally hit him.
Okay, roll hack and
Unless
slash.
it's Edgar, then that's fine. He's useless. 9. Is there a modifier to the roll?
No.
Okay, so 9.
9? Okay, so roll your damage.
1!
1. Okay, you pretty much poke the wolf.
That's fine.
Most of the damage seems to kind of get deflected by the fur. It does get enraged. Unfortunately, the ground you are on seems to give way. As you make a hard step to make that stab, your foot is now in water, freezing water. It seems that somehow you have gone off the trail and are actually in possibly a creek or river of some sort.
Would that mean the wolf is also in the water?
No, it means that you broke through the ice and your foot is in the water.
Watch that first step. It's a doozy.
Yeah, okay. So they're on top of the ice.
Yes.
I'm going through it. Okay. Just trying to judge where I'm at.
So you hear
A phone ring.
the cracking of the ice.
I'm going to do the discern realities.
Okay.
Figure out what's going on.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm going to try to detect if I'm on the ice or where we are, if we're on the river or if we're on actual salt.
So you're gonna try and figure out your relative elevation to where you are
And where Neil is.
Okay.
Your elf eyes.
All right. Roll. Are you gonna use
Really?
your animal to help you?
I had to. Come
Look
on.
your elf I see.
Yeah.
How is he going to help you?
He's going to kind of try to, wherever he is, I'm going to try to figure out what he's seen, kind of a thing.
Okay.
So if he's like in water over there, I don't know. I don't have communication with him really. That's kind of a problem.
Well,
Yeah.
Feel something?
But he can do triggers and growls and that sort of thing, and you can hear him depending on if he's in distress or not. So you can help figure it out. So you can add his cunning to your roll.
Okay.
Oh, wait, does this have any relevance to what this dude's saying? Hey, you lurkers?
He's talking to the people who are just sitting there not doing anything.
Yeah, we don't want to. Oh, got 8. Is there a bonus to the roll?
I don't know what you're saying, dude.
Wisdom plus the cunning of your animal.
I have 2, so that's 10.
10. All right. So with discern realities, on a 10, you get to ask me 3 questions from that list.
Can I detect if I'm on ice? Can I hear like any cracking? or
These
anything?
questions.
These ones right here.
Oh.
So, those 3.
What should I be on the lookout for?
You should be on the lookout for this frozen creek bed that most of the party is in. You are right above it, which is why you're able to get the drop on these wolves. Drago's in it.
Yo.
He's in it. All of his friends are in it.
We're just dogpiling a wolf, though, so don't worry about it.
Okay. What is about to happen?
The ice is making gnarling, cracking noises, and they're
Give
about to
way.
fall in.
I can't swim.
Is
No.
that a disability your character has?
What here is not? Oh, actually, I don't want that one.
No, if you have to kick off Edgar to get out of it, go ahead. I'm alright with that.
Just use him as a rat.
Use him as a
As
rat.
a chew toy.
Yeah.
It's a stick. Go get him.
Do you have a question? Neil?
No. I'm playing something with Drago over here.
What is not what it appears to be? Sorry.
That last wolf you shot, the one that was coming at you, is not standing up the way a wolf should be standing.
Oh, man. It's probably human or a stupid
Dun dun dun.
doppelganger. You bastard.
So I get to take 1 forward.
+1 forward.
What's...
It means you're on your next action that you do.
By the way, what kind of
You get a
stance
bonus,
is it
so +1.
taking that's not normal? Is it kind of like just like
Well,
almost like
he,
a projection, like
he's a
hologram?
ranger who has spent most of his life in the woods hunting animals. He knows how animals work, and this one's not behaving like an animal.
Okay, fair enough.
So I have to wait until next turn, or can I do it?
Unless if you got something really quick you want to do.
If I yelled, would Ivan and Neil be able to hear me?
Yes.
Can I yell real quick? You're on like a riverbed.
You can roll aid and get a +1 on that.
Okay.
Do it.
So what you do
Do it.
is you roll plus your bonds. So however many bonds you have with these people is how much you you get. So it's just you just have 1 bond with them each, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you can either do 2 rolls or 1 roll.
I'll do 1 roll.
Okay.
9.
And he gets a
+1.
plus
Ah.
one.
Plus 1 is a 10.
No.
Okay.
Not as soft as I thought you were.
So you hear his voice above the howling of the wind, and it's, "Get out of the gully! You're on a frozen river." You have the wherewithal to start moving before things get bad.
Mm-hmm.
What's the first thing you do?
Wait, we're skipping me?
Yep.
I thought it was my turn.
No.
It's probably because I'm in a different situation than you are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stumbling through, but I'm not on the floor, right?
Your leg is stuck in the water. You're gonna have to remove yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove myself. I'll have to remove myself. So
Okay.
I'll try to kick myself.
You're just gonna crawl your way out, kind of.
No, I'm not in crawling, do I? I can probably just lift my leg out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and get out of the river.
Okay. Roll Defy Danger as the ice is cracking. You get a +1 in the aid from him. This will be
From
dexterity. From his warning.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sacrifice Edgar
Okay.
because he's still alive, right?
Yeah.
And I get to on my Defy Danger roll. Actually, we'll see. I'll roll first and then decide on that. But that's
Poor Edgar is defying.
You know, if he lives, I would laugh.
if he lives, he's becoming Steve, and Steve's going down to Edgar status. So yeah, I rolled the 7. So yeah, I'm going to do the stay close on a Defy roll and sacrifice Edgar so I can get the 10+ result.
Okay. So Edgar, in his last breath, says, "I'll help you, master," and he
He's a
reaches
good boy.
into the water and helps pull you out and falls into the water himself. And you just see his crawling, his blood and
And he's like,
water.
yeah,
bubbles
whatever.
up.
I never loved you.
You
You should
are
name this dude Yoshi.
you
What
are
the fuck,
able to
man?
get up safely. You had just slaughtered that other wolf.
Yes. I pierced it.
And Emma has now untangled herself from you.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, Emma is now... Well, no, it's Steve. Steve is now
Right.
in the jaws of another
No, I
wolf.
thought Emma was being attacked last
Yeah, Emma is fine.
Because, no, you rolled the dice and said that it turned on Emma. Right?
No, it turned on Steve.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have them all attacking the wolf. But,
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah. So,
So at this point, I'm going
so
to...
you have the wherewithal to know that the ice is cracking.
Yeah.
The wolf is
Goodbye,
appearing to sort of disengage as the cracking is freaking it out. Steve is relentlessly doing what his master told him, which is
Die.
crawling, clawing at the wolf, hitting it with his fists.
Sink slowly into the abyss.
No, that's Edgar. Steve is up top headbutting the wolf.
sorry. It's soon to be... So,
So, what are you going to choose to do? Save yourself or save others?
well, I'm going to save myself, of course.
Okay.
I'm gonna sort of reach to higher ground, sort of.
So
get
the
out
first
of
step you
danger.
take, you hear the cracking and you feel the rumbling.
Yeah.
You got to get out of there quick.
So
Roll.
I'm gonna dodge roll, kind of.
Yeah,
for
defy
safety.
danger, dexterity. You get a +1 to that.
Come on, safety. Oh, wait, I need something to shout here.
I'll be back.
By the power of Grayskull.
Now, when do I do the other minion rolls or turns? Is it the same turn as my turn, or I kind of go as it goes?
You command them, so it's your turn.
There we go. Okay.
They do
So, as I'm dodge rolling towards safety, Ivan Drago, in the personality from Rocky IV, yells, "I win for me! For me!"
That
Dodge.
makes sense.
And
7, 8, 9.
9 and plus dexterity, you said?
No, that's 7. So 8, and then +1 is 9. 9 total.
9.
So,
Safe.
Can I have my minions grab
That's
onto him as he jumps away? I didn't know I was doing their turn, so I don't know when my turn was.
yeah, you can jump in if there's something you want to do. So you
Well,
yell at them.
Well, yeah, I want to get the minions out of there.
Okay.
Now that the wolf is starting to back up as he's starting to hear the
Yeah.
creak, so I want the minions to get out. of
Okay,
there.
so with 9 comes a hard choice.
It's not that hard.
The hard
Me!
the hard choice is: are you going to vault over the hole that he made, or are you going to go around and potentially engage the wolf? Because that's where the wolf is retreating.
I'm going to vault over.
Vault over.
Yeah. I'm dodging to safety.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to poison myself to protect anyone.
So if I was evil, I would have the minions clothesline him and bury him in the ice, and that way I can escape. But I'm not evil, so it's okay. I'm just saying, sacrifices can be made.
Okay, as you make the jump,
But no,
your pack jostles as you land, and you lose a ration into the water.
What? I rolled a 9.
Mm-hmm.
It's not 10 plus, buddy.
But you make it to safety.
Okay, so what do I lose?
1 ration.
One rash. Got it. It's on my 4.
Is the wolf distracted by that ration by any chance?
No, the wolf is retreating. So you see the other wolf is now in a crouch and is looking more human by the second, or humanoid at the very least.
Ooh,
and it lets loose a there's a very long howl as the other wolf comes out of the creek bed.
It's a druid. You should shoot him in his face.
Within the howl, you detect hints of chanting.
Okay, I'm gonna. Is he paying attention? Is he actually looking at me?
Yes. What do you do?
Is he paying attention to him?
Shoot
Though?
him in the face.
Well, his head is at the sky.
Oh yeah, so he's not
I'll take
looking.
a headshot.
Headshot.
His head's back.
Boom! Headshot.
Yeah, you gotta go for a.
Boom!
I think they have to be completely unaware of you for that.
Okay.
Let me see.
Go for a chest shot.
It says unaware, but
Wait,
Well, yeah, he is aware.
Because his head's up. in the air.
Defenseless or surprised.
He's defenseless.
It's
I figured
he's
it
not
was
defenseless or
chanting.
surprised.
Okay, I'll take a regular shot at him.
Okay.
Right for the go for the heart. Remember, 2 in the chest, 1 in the head.
I'm just gonna shoot him.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Roll volley.
Oh, it's a 4.
4
Oh,
plus dexterity, still not enough.
6.
6. All right. Mark experience as a failure.
ooh.
The wind picks up, and it obscures your vision, gets right in your eyes, and your arrow goes wild. The frost appears to have damaged your bow as well, as the bowstring snaps, and you now are -1 bow. Also, the whiteout conditions, while they had
Changing the background, sorry.
changed the background.
I'm just playing around, sorry.
Whiteout conditions.
While the whiteout conditions had lessened for the fight, they have now come back in full force, and within seconds, you can barely see anything. That goes for everyone.
How's your kitty cat doing?
You all need to seek shelter very quickly, or the elements will claim you.
Can I use my shield to protect my vision?
Your what?
My shield. Sorry. Can I use my shield to protect my vision?
Sure. That can help
if
you.
we light a torch or anything, will it just get blown out right away?
Probably.
Okay.
So, what are you going to do as a group? You're able to find each other because you all has jumped out. Your leg is wet. You need to get
That taken
care of quickly.
Are my 2
You need to
minions-
roll a Constitution check right now.
Wait, what check?
Defy danger for Constitution.
Okay. 5, 6, 7 plus 1 is 8.
8.
8.
Okay. So you can either get rid of the wet clothing now and rip off your clothes and or your pant leg, or you can just try. It's going to slow you down and it's going to expose you to more of the elements, or you can try to get to shelter quicker.
Why can't you just go for the obvious and have his minions huddle his legs?
Well, they would slow us down.
Minion socks.
What I was going to suggest is, well, I want to cut off that part of the pant leg, but then I want to replace it with a piece of a pant leg from a minion and have just take part of their pants.
So you want to do that out here in the elements?
If we're also huddled together, I mean, it could be a quick fix.
It's not a quick fix.
It's not a quick fix.
Why don't you just swap pants with Steve?
Can I swap pants? That's in the elements, though.
You are in the elements.
See, minions wouldn't help that way.
So, Ranger, where is the nearest source of shelter?
I'm gonna have to discern realities again. And
No, I'm giving you a chance. Just storytell here. Where's the nearest source of shelter?
off on the bank, there's like a little cave there, and it's kind of covered with some brush in front of it, so it gives enough shelter, and it's deep enough that all of us can actually go in there.
Okay.
That's where we're gonna go.
I'll shield protect.
So I'm gonna cut my plant pegs off based on information because we're close enough to it where it won't be out for too long. But I'm not gonna have my leg. Actually, no, I'm gonna get rid of my leg pants on that one. But
Okay.
only cut the wet part off.
Okay. The frost comes in and deals you some damage. 4.
That's okay. I've got minions near me. The 2 remaining.
They shield you.
So I have 3 armor. So
Okay.
I'll take 1.
All right. So you take 1 frost damage as it bites at your skin.
But I have frost resistant gear.
Yeah.
I got the perps from doing 40-man raids.
So Rue is able to lead you to a hidden shelter you never would have seen. And you're able to kind of stumble in there and just get enough of the protection from the elements that you can take a moment to recoup
Now,
yourselves.
Rue, I don't know if he knows it, he has adventure gear. Is there anything we can use to make a fire out of that? And I'm only saying that to get
Is
attention.
there anything you can use to make a fire in there?
Your adventure gear, explain to that guy. It's just a bunch of stuff in your pack.
What would you have in there to help this situation?
Some flint, you know?
You have some flint and steel?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
If there's any like sticks or twigs, we can actually build something there.
Okay.
He's got the Bear Grylls equipment kit.
The Bear Grylls.
No.
He's got a snakeskin peeing.
Okay. Building fire in an adverse condition is something you are quite used to doing, so you don't have any trouble doing this. Mark one use of your adventure gear because you have a fire bundle in there. It's basically like a coal. It's wrapped up and insulated, so you can, in a moment's notice, bust it out and have a fire ready. And use your flint and steel to help get that ignited. And in no time, you're able to get a pretty good fire going there using some of the brush and twigs around to warm yourselves up. So you are now making camp. You have the option of eating a ration. You don't have to.
My health's pretty good. What's me?
Well, he already swore his companion Emma to keep me warm, so.
Yeah, I mean, she's pretty good there. Where's my team?
Sloppy seconds, but I don't care.
I don't touch them. They just follow.
Wow, what a nobleman.
Okay, so there's no XP to level up.
No.
Or at least not for me, no.
And I don't think you want to sleep there.
No.
Okay. So you get enough time to kind of recoup yourselves and weather the storm. It blows really hard for several hours before kind of petering itself out. Let's see.
Do we take this time to sort of
To what?
make some sort of moves and advancements?
What do you want to do?
I don't know, tell a stupid joke
Go ahead.
to lighten the mood.
Raise morale. I'm okay with that.
Yeah? Is that a possibility?
I'm not stopping you from doing anything.
Okay.
I think you are, because you don't want to hear a joke.
No, I really want to hear a joke.
Well, I've got the 2 minions ready to go for the laugh track, so you're all set, buddy.
All right. Which one of your minions has a mustache?
Oh, that'd be Steve.
Steve? Okay.
By the way, Steve is bleeding and refusing to acknowledge that he actually has a wound in his side.
Is Emma okay?
Emma's okay.
Okay.
She lost 3 fingernails, but she's doing pretty good.
I don't know if I have anything to help Steve with.
All right. So I roll for charisma, and I talk to Steve, and I tell him in the voice of Gunnar Jensen from Expendables. If you don't want that Fu Manchu knocked back into the 60s, you better keep your gum chewing trap shut and show me some respect.
Why you gotta make fun of Jenny like that?
Man, Steve's mustache shrivels up.
Does this joke heal his wound? Is it that powerful?
No.
Now, none of us are healers, so
Okay, I'm just rolling for charisma. Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
He wants to get a laugh track out of this.
Just to get a laugh track out
Yeah.
of it?
Yeah.
You don't have
I'm
to
rolling
roll
for
that.
XP.
You don't roll for XP. It's not something you do in this game.
We did that. We discussed that last time. You don't roll for XP in this one. But I will give you the laugh track from the 2 minions. They'll give him a good laugh, a good giggle, a good chuckle.
You get a good chuckle.
Yeah.
They go, ha.
Is that not worth nothing? Huh? Are you not entertained? Wrong character, but whatever.
Okay.
Do I, have I don't think I have any. What about aid?
Do you have anything for a bow?
Well, no, I'm trying to.
Wasting good material here, man. I thought I could have got something from
I
it.
have leather armor and I have coins, so I have nothing for a bow. But you might have something in your adventure kit you can put a bow together with, like an extra rope or string or something. You can rebow it or tape it.
In an adventuring kit, I would say you'd have,
You probably have something.
and you probably have an extra bowstring.
Now I'm trying to figure out
You can spend one use of your adventurer's gear to restring your bow.
how bad is Steve's wound.
It should get looked at. It could get festering, sort of thing.
Well, is it deep or is it something that I can wrap up for now before we?
You
make
could
a move?
wrap up for now.
So I would like to do.
How about that? I'm trying to heal his wounds with laughter.
Yeah, that's fast.
He. Okay, you're able to distract Steve with enough laughter.
Yeah, so he can heal him.
so that he is able to.
I'm gonna
That's
do.
something.
I'm gonna
Wrap
do a
him up.
nice master thing, and I'm going
And you
to
wrap him up in your cold, wet clothes.
Because he's a crybaby, and if he sees the boo boo, he's gonna freak
I'm
out.
gonna
so
give-
I'm entertaining.
So Steve is stabilized for now.
I'm gonna give some aid to Steve.
Do I get to roll for this?
Wrap
Is this
No.
any XP
No XP
for
yet.
distraction?
No.
Hate this game.
There's no XP until the end of it.
You don't-
Or low rolls. We
Yeah,
did this
or low
last
rolls.
time.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stabilize Steve.
I'm gonna restring my bow if I can.
Okay.
Or attempt to.
Spend 1 adventure gear, and you can restring your bow.
God. Legolas never had his bow
That's-
broken.
Can I sharpen my sword?
Sure.
Does it I have to roll for that, or
So there's something called prepare.
okay?
Yeah, I remember reading something about that, but I don't know.
Well,
if
that's
it
something.
So here we
you
have,
throw
we
me
have
that.
bolster. When you spend your leisure time in study, meditation, hard practice, you gain preparation.
Yes, that.
Unfortunately, this says you prepare for a week or 2, you get 1 preparation. Prepare for a month or longer.
I wouldn't be able to use it.
But I would say that yes, you can sharpen your sword, keep it from being dull, look and clean the blood off it, make sure it doesn't,
right.
Keeping proper care of your weapons means they won't break in the future.
Yeah.
So you can add to your
So,
a description of your special weapon.
in the book it tells you how much you have.
Well taken care of.
okay.
So you can ask him
so
how
in
much,
the
what's
front.
your points.
Right.
Where's
Your
bolster?
weapon.
What
Also
is-
very bottom.
What's the total of
Signature.
adventure gears that we have? Because it doesn't list that
Oh,
on here.
that's right here.
I couldn't remember what it was from the book.
Sorry. Here is what everything is.
That's 6.
Now I can't really prep for anything because I don't really do anything. So
No, I want to get you guys out of here. I don't know if that's
as
thing.
long as the minions are stable and they're
We
happy.
still got over a half hour.
No, out of the cave
Oh.
and on to the town where you were
Well,
supposed to be scouting.
Are there any corpses left over? Well, once we leave.
Is anyone going to order us pizza tonight? That's a better question.
It's a bit late to order that unless you order something.
Sorry.
Wow, it's already 8:30 almost.
Yeah, we'll get pizza next time.
What are you folks doing? You got nothing better to do. We got 5 people still.
5 people.
And one including us.
Do we count?
That's in that game.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so back on track. Your minions are stable.
Okay.
You have lost an Edgar.
I will
You
give
are close enough
a
that you
moment.
may be able to retrieve his,
quarter hat.
not his quarter hat, his
His
label,
Alright,
his name
I
tag.
need to recover his name tag, and I will give him.
Important thing.
So the name is a rank. It's not quite
Yeah.
a name.
Yeah.
It's a rank.
It's
All
the Edgar
right.
rank. So I will recover his. I'll carefully try to make
So-
sure recover it. But I'm also going to give him a single moment's pause. Just, and that's it. Just a single moment.
Single moment's pause.
Almost enough to blink.
Okay.
And that will be it.
And a smile.
Half smile, a little crook here.
You get a crook there. All right.
Yeah, and I'll look down at his name tag and kind of go, and then this just go on.
Emma and
Steve.
Steve join you.
Yeah.
Emma has two sobs, just, and Steve just he just grabs Emma in like a brotherly sort of hug.
He's a man.
Mm-hmm. And then they're on. They've moved on.
Okay.
Have
we seen the bodies of the dead wolves?
No.
Okay, they're gone.
They are actually. You can see where they've been dragged away, and then like where the blood trail kind of stops and moves around.
Wow, that's a loud ringer.
Yeah. Otherwise, I can't hear it.
Hey, Star Trek.
Really?
My wife is wondering where I am.
Go to twitch.com. That's where you are.
Twitch.com.
Sorry,
Wait,
twitch.tv.
That's the door. The signal.
No, that's
Okay.
the one.
So,
That's when the captain or an admiral comes on and
Yeah.
hits a whistle, but that's not the right.
That's still Star Trek.
that's R2D2.
Thank
Oh!
Thank you.
That's the same exact sound.
Yeah.
No one knows what R2D2 is. No one watches Star
No,
Wars.
It's a different
I don't know
timeline
your
from a
name.
different galaxy far, far away.
Star Wars is stupid. Well, okay. 4, 5, and 6 are fine.
You're stupid.
1, 2, and 3 don't exist.
Or we're slightly getting derailed.
Yes.
But
And yes, they do, unfortunately.
my one input on Star Wars is how come in the thousands of years between the Old Republic and the movies, they really didn't advance any technology whatsoever.
Well, they were too
Right,
busy
they like
chasing
that
the flag.
jittery hologram. That's good.
that's
Stick
good.
with that.
We'll go with that. That's all we got. The jittery hologram. You know, the lightsabers didn't make any advancement.
I think they
Warp
spent all their
engines were the same.
time teaching music to that bar in Tatooine just to replay, loop the song. That's what all they spent their technology on.
The Cantina Band?
Yeah.
Okay, so back on task.
Actually,
So,
default from
the-
CGI to Jim Henson. It's weird.
When you emerge from your cozy cave to go retrieve the what you need from Edgar, everybody else, you can go out too. The wind has died down. The whiteout conditions are gone. In fact, it is deadly still out. It's what the lack of sound is what brings you out of your little cave, your hidey hole.
How far away from where we first left?
You have actually just gone off the beaten path to the village you were approaching. So this stream that you camped out next to, actually you can see it now, the depression of it, the snow-covered stream goes out to a lake that is not maybe a mile or two further to the east, and you can see smoke rising from a little snow-covered village.
That's the village under attack.
That's the village that was under attack.
Okay. Go on, Scout and Trailblazer. What are you guys gonna do?
Well, you are
We're not
no
your
longer
minions.
in blazing a dangerous trail. You can just go there.
Oh.
So it's just, a couple miles. I'm not going to make you perilous journey. 2 miles.
Hey man, last time we stepped outside of Paris Journey happened, we're only a few hundred feet.
No. You were much further than that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I think
the outpost isn't even within sight.
I think it's time for a jaunty song as we travel to the fishing village.
Mm-hmm.
No singing.
Okay, no singing.
You've played too much Assassin's Creed, man.
What? The assassins sing?
No,
Is
the,
it like
the boat?
In the
minions.
pirates, you do. You can
Yes.
have pirate songs
You
as
have
you
pirate
float.
songs?
Yeah, you can choose the shanties, they call them. And you don't have to chase them to collect them. You just wait for them where they despawn. You just sit there and it goes, boop, got a shanty. It's pretty cool. It's a way to beat the system. But yeah, you just choose which song you sing.
But I digress.
But I digress. So, you enter the village, and besides the smoke rising from chimneys, it is dead silent. There is nothing going on.
Is there any
here. Everybody,
signs of danger?
um,
Or anything that happened? Maybe burnt something?
So there's something wrong with this house on the left. What is it?
Discern reality's
On
wrong.
No,
fire.
what's wrong with it?
I'd go with, it looks like it's been patched up quickly, as if there was an attack, but they tried to cover it up as quickly as they could.
It's been patched up.
Patched up, but in a way that it looks off, because you can see there was like a scorch mark on the brick, or where it's not supposed to be.
Okay,
But it was like, quickly hide it, guys. Kind of like, we never had anything go wrong.
I see.
So,
What smell does this village have that's triggering a memory of battles in past?
disease.
The fair hint of smoldering flesh.
Burnt flesh,
Yes.
scorched buildings. Why is the hair on the back of your neck rising?
Because I'm starting to hear some of the birds kind of take off on the outskirts of the town there.
Ah, you hippie.
Ooh. That sets an ominous tone.
Man, it's what the hippies do. Is there a population in the village, or is it empty?
You don't know. There's nobody out, but the houses have smoke coming out the chimneys. There's probably people in the
All right,
houses.
Drago, let's just destroy the village and get people out.
Yeah? We'll flush them
We'll
out.
save you.
Ma'am, you have something wrong with your head. Oh, it's my accident. I'm sorry. You just want to go town hall? See if there's a town hall, main square.
Okay, so this is a. Let me describe the village a little bit better. This is a very small fishing village. The houses are mainly thatched roof and wood. The one that you described with the scorched brick is actually the main hall of the town. It's fairly close to the lakefront. There are several much larger than the village would be able to produce, but there's several warehouses that are right next to the lake and a wharf that has been built. You can tell that the construction is different than the village. It looks newer. It also looks more sturdy.
Does it mimic the guards?
Yes, it does mimic the same style as the guard house.
Not the outhouse. The
The guard house.
watchtower. The watchtower we were at.
The watchtower.
Yes, the little fort. There
yes.
you go.
There actually is a large number of fishing boats out on this wharf. The wharf is pretty impressive for such a small little village. However, most of them seem to be frozen into the lake right now, or brought up onto the wharf, the ones that could be saved. There's the wind has scattered some. There's a few that are broken here and there. Some signs are shattered and covered in snow.
Seems like a drug trade's going down.
Or just
Medieval
really
meth.
harsh weather.
That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
a big warehouse, a small fishing village, middle of nowhere. You should get some shipping containers. And you can put whoever you know what's in there. Yeah, you never know what's going on.
It's elf meth.
Yeah, it's long bottom leaf. That's what I
Long
guess.
bottom leaf. There we go.
I could have picked that as one of mine, guys. I could have picked halfling pipe leaf.
Well, Neil, I've got to kill you both because you've seen.
You've seen the operations.
As
You
Rue
must
aims
go.
his arrow at the back of the head and takes out the two minions with Yoshi.
Okay. Emma kind of, in her naivete, wanders up to one of the signs that looks like this may be a tavern, and instinctively just starts opening the door, trying to open the door, rattle. It's like, I don't get it. How come everything's locked?
Oh, Emma, so naive.
There's a reason they're following you blindly into the
Because I'm a wonderful person. Can't deny my magistrate. Tavern, or should we go into the main hall? I mean, just pull her away from the tavern and just go into the main hall.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab her by the scruff and go. No, we're gonna go into this building, and we're gonna try to at least, I guess, go into the one that looks like the main hall, because the bigger building. Because if you want to figure out what's going down, you got to go to the biggest place and find if there's anyone there.
So as you're approaching, actually the town hall's front door is open, and warmth spills out, and you can see there's a bunch of people and a bunch of commotion. You can actually hear the sounds of the people inside before you get there.
Is there an eavesdrop? Kind of roll like basically, you want to poke your head in, don't give away your presence, but kind of.
So as the doors are opening, you want to duck and cover before they see you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a defy danger dexterity.
Oh, sacrifice someone.
Look at him!
Well, it'd be -1 friendship, but I can guarantee 10+ roll. But
You have charisma. Just walk in there.
that's true. I do have charisma.
So
Besides, if they try to
Hey, everybody! Can we have him go in with a joke, just rolling off his tongue?
You don't want me. I got bad charisma,
Oh, maybe
boy.
jokes.
How about you tell him the joke and he can tell the jokes?
Huh?
Yeah, we can do it. All right, Josh, just I got some good charisma.
you can roll aid.
I can aid him with the joke that he can
Aid
walk
him
in
with
there
the joke.
with.
Yeah.
I want to do that plan. I want to
Aid
go in
on
with a
parlay.
good joke. Yeah, because my charisma is 16 plus 2, so.
I'm missing. There we go.
What are you looking for?
Basic move sheet.
We got one over here.
You have one, but we need another one.
I can just read this one.
Where's the other one? Here it is.
So you want to aid me in a joke as I go?
I'm kind of out of material here.
You can make it up on the spot. Come on, I'm sure
Yes,
it's got
I mean,
other.
you can feel free to move on from your script and start coming up with this stuff. We got a good idea of this
Why,
character.
horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Why the long face?" Come on, something like that.
Or you could be like a dog from Up, One time there was a squirrel and it died.
Yeah, something like that.
No, start telling a joke and just randomly go squirrel.
Or in your case, just by the power of Grayskull.
Right. So, Dolph Lundgren, of course, in the character of He-Man, Master of the Universe, whispers into your ear, I will never kneel before you, Skeletor.
It's a good triumphant role. I'll never kneel before you, Skeletor.
So that could be integrated into perhaps a small little skit that you and your minions do.
That's what I was going to say. So when I go in there, I'm going to have the minions play some parts. And we will perform a skit as I proclaim the line, and they're there worshiping the... Oh.
So you've come in presenting yourself as a bard of sorts, or an entertainer.
Yeah, that's fine.
And your minion is Skeletor at this point, yeah?
Okay, so as the doors open, the show is on. What do?
Alright, so we're going to have Steve be Skeletor, which they don't know what that is. But Steve will be the bad guy, and I will have Steve playing like he's captured Emma. So Emma's the damsel in distress, and I, the hero, will come barging in, big as ever, and I will just proclaim that line straight at Skeletor, making him fall to his knees and admit defeat.
Okay. Roll.
Now,
whoa, you just twisted my world. So you're Skeletor in this world?
No.
Steve is.
I'm
a good guy.
He's
You told him to kneel.
Yeah, Skeletor will kneel.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll do a kneel. Kevin can't kneel.
Roll charisma.
All right. I can get behind this.
Trying to think if there's anything else we can do. I wish I had some doves that could be released behind me or something like that.
Roll 8.
This is very meta, okay? So you're walking into a bar trying to play a role of which my character was in.
Yeah, that's okay.
And you're trying to describe the scene.
Yeah, so you can roll aid for
right,
artistic inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
So you roll...
So that's charisma?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's... no, it's bonds. So however many bonds you have with Dexter, you roll that plus this.
I got only
so you got one, so you roll plus 1.
8.
Yes, 8 plus what?
1.
So 9.
9.
9.
That's
Okay.
not bad.
So okay. So the cost. The cost is that they are going to butcher your history.
Oh, my legacy!
Your legacy is being thrown upon the ground for the sake of comedic value.
Master of the Universe was such a great movie, man. It was so prestigious.
It is ruining your reputation.
Sometimes he doesn't have a reputation.
But it is ruined. It is dashed upon the rocks. You can never walk into this town again and hold your head high. Your reputation is forever ruined.
Had such a prestige, and you just ruined it.
He had no prestige. No one knows who he is.
Fortunately, he provided some good comedic value. You can roll parlay.
All right, so charisma.
Yes.
Oh, this is turning great.
6, of course, but I get plus 2 for 8.
Okay.
So I'm in between the 7
and
and 9,
you get a plus 1 from the aid.
Ooh, so 9.
9. Okay, so it's just obvious that you're this entertainer, but people are just so very confused as to what's happening when they open the doors that everybody's just kind of standing awestruck, trying not to stare at the very terrifying puma over there, and the dour elf who's just kind of standing there with a bow on his back.
Yeah.
Also, the man who is near tears about the butchery of his ancestry.
They don't know that though, so we're lucky.
Yes.
But he knows it.
He knows
He's
it.
face palming the whole thing.
Just crying at your sword. You're just holding your sword like a little baby.
Either way, someone kind of pushes to the front. It's a very thin elven woman. She has long flowing blue hair. It reminds you of the waves.
Yeah, shoot me in the face.
And particularly longish ears. Longer than is usual. You'd say it's a little unusual how long her ears are.
Was that
Anyway, she pushes her way to the front and stares at the great comedy that is your entrance.
That's okay.
And says, "What is going on here?"
Oh man, you're He-Man.
No, she's asking you. You were the one leading the play.
You're portraying scenes from my great legacy, my great past.
So, I'm in He-Man character.
Yes.
Or you can say
Great
that you're an
character.
entertainer, and we are promoting the life and times of He-Man.
This is the
My autobiography.
This is the Dolph Lundgren. I don't know if it's Dolph Lundgren. This is the He-Man Channel Hour, and we're here to present all of his stories to you, like a terrible, one of those shopping channel things you hear at 2:00 in the morning.
She gives you a half grin and says, "You're a band of entertainers,
Yes.
and we have a lion tamer, and a sword swallower, and some fools."
I'll claim the fool.
Who you calling swords? Fuck.
Don't mind my friend.
I fear you swallowed too many swords.
He's a
and
bit
cut your
upset. He's not the lead in this here act.
tongue.
We are here to see what has happened.
Some of the children have now
What children?
decided that, dude, clinging to mom's skirts, totally not cool. Let's go play with that cat.
So could I? No, I won't eye any of the kids with an Edgar sign trying to size up their necks to see if they'll fit.
Who's gonna be the next Edgar?
I have to decide. Because we are in a population.
Slowly putting this on people.
I can't do it to a kid. That's the problem. Because we are in a populated area, so I can make friends before we finish. I'll have Edgar by the time we're done. But I have to
Oh my
decide.
You're just sizing up your next minions, huh?
Pretty much, yes. And the better way to do it is to have an entertainment group. 'Cause you can see
Literally sizing up
Oh,
your next
God.
So no kids. They have to be adults. It
so-
would work. It would work.
As the kids are running out, the elven woman, she gets in front of them and says, "Hold on, we need some concrete assurances you are who you say you are. We have been experiencing a row of bad luck, and you could only be adding to it."
Oh, I was gonna say while she's distracting the kids, I'll eye her up with the Edgar sign quietly just to see it. I'll put it back away. Just nothing at all. She won't fit the progress. She's too much of a leader. I need to have a follower, not a leader.
Yes.
So
So what's your response to that?
I don't know if I have anything I can give them. I happen to have coins. I could give them a coin as a donation to show that we are just
Just
nice,
flash
kind
the
people.
cash and just distract
Yeah.
them.
Well, no, it's more of we're not here to harm you. We're not here to hurt you. Here's a donation to help you rebuild your town or anything. To show that we're not evil people. Because your cat, I don't know what your cat's gonna do. It could eat those kids for all I know.
Roll for it if your
She
cat eats
says-
those kids.
We save your coin. What we need now, I would say, is morale, and you certainly are providing quite a boost with your
I would like to put on another play
skills.
and botch
We'll call them
He-Man again.
skills. If you promise to put on another show like that tonight,
Yes.
then we will offer you.
You were lucky. I have
lodging.
multiple stories here.
It will be told from him. I will happen to botch it, but I will do it.
Okay, at that she releases the children and they run out and start pulling on Emma's dress and taking
Kids
Steve's
being
helmet,
kids.
being kids. They shy away from the panther once they get close to it because they see the smell of rotting meat on its breath, the claws that have been exposed
Every
and
night
sharpened
you gotta
on
brush the
bone.
teeth.
The scar from that one time where it helped you take down an owl bear. All those things make it a very terrifying, very large
That
animal.
one time at Baskin Robbins.
Yes.
You never know what happens there, man.
So you have been welcomed into the town. And we can stop right there because that's a pretty good spot.
Before we stop.
But before we stop...
Well, no, because that will give me... I need to look at it up. But I'm not causing trouble, so I won't do it just yet then, because I got to find a replacement for Edgar. But that's probably right as we leave, because I get
it's more of a thing of like you don't have to actively look. You just kind of spend some time there, and you're going to attract followers.
Well, yeah.
It can be that way. It can be that you're actively recruiting. It just depends on how you want to play your character.
Question.
Yo.
What the fuck happened to Hajik? His last character, his paladin.
That's
my best friend.
That's actually going to be revealed next Friday.
I can play him as well.
Boo
Both times.
earns.
That's right. Well, because making friends makes it so I have outstanding warrants, but I'm not trying to cause trouble because we just got here, so I can't do it that way just yet, and I don't want to cause trouble.
Well, it takes a while to make friends.
Yeah.
So, I would say by the time you leave, you'd probably be making friends.
Yeah. So if I can recruit someone, I would try to recruit basically.
How much charisma you got?
You got all of it.
Woo!
Yeah. So I'm going to try to recruit people like the squire who are downtrodden upon and do it that way instead of just stealing somebody and then getting an arrest warrant on me.
Okay.
So I'll spend some time with them before I make a decision on Edgar, because I got to size them up, Got to size them up. No kids.
So they don't offer you any food, but they do offer you some shelter and warmth.
Oh, we're lighting this place on fire. I want free food.
Fishing
village, and they're not going to offer us
okay.
food.
What?
Can I have Yoshi follow him around just to scare off any minions?
Indeed, you can.
Why would you do that to me? We need to have Edgar replaced.
No.
All right, I'm going to eye his little Yoshi with my Edgar sight.
Roll interfere.
You jackass.
Plus the cunning of your animal.
Oh, God. 11.
Oh, God.
It doesn't matter what your plus is. It's a 13. So there's no means for me in this area right now.
Yeah, so
I'm not going for the kids.
Every time that someone who is sparked by your charisma comes over, that panther just seems to be in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Either like chewing on a bone or digging up something awful.
The old stink eye.
Or just giving them plain old stink eye or just growling. But it's doing its job successfully.
Well, you're giving me experience points, so thank you. Still, you're a jackass.
So, they will feed you dried fish, and they will put you in lodging until tonight, so you can actually get the sleep that you need from that horrific fight.
You want to make camp then, end the night?
And we can make camp in the night if you want. Yeah. Unless there's anything else you want to just do around the village before I initiate the next series of story events.
Can I just punch him in the balls?
I don't trust you. You're not getting that close.
Well, no, actually, it's great because he plays towards my bond, so I'll leave it as it is. It's only the first night. I have time.
I'm gonna roll to make it with your minion chick. What's her name?
Emma. You're rolling. Okay, let's go. Defy danger, Constitution.
Oh no.
You gotta.
You can just ask and just say, "Go ahead." I'll just tell him to do it.
Can I roll strength? Just flex my muscles in front of her.
So what's your intention here again? What are you trying to do?
To make it with his minion.
What does that mean?
He needs a warm bed for the night and someone to warm it with him.
Okay.
He's got it.
Yeah, but I can just command you.
He knows what I'm going to do with this girl.
Yeah.
All right, so basically what you're doing now is rolling for performance.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, roll Constitution.
All right.
All right, man, you better make her proud.
There we go. All right,
was your
9,
plus
10, 11.
10, 11, yeah. 11.
All right.
That.
The man, the legend, the He-Man is as great as they say he is.
Does he get some of his reputation back, though? From what I have squandered?
He gets reputation back with, well, let's see, with some of the women because Emma's a bit of a gossip.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. He gets a little bit, a little bit back.
See, you got your rep back. A little bit of rep.
A little bit of rep. Okay, so you heal up because you guys really didn't take that much damage.
So we just get our health. Oh, I got...
You get half your health total back. So
I'm back up to 17.
Yeah.
Josh didn't take any damage.
Didn't take any.
So I'd be back to 25.
Back to 25.
So I still have my bonus armor.
And we're going to do end of session.
Yeah.
So are any of your bonds that you have with each other, do you feel differently about each other now?
Oh. Well, mine with this guy is I wish Rue would trust me.
Well, that's pretty strong.
It's a pretty strong bond there.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So I think.
Well, he did put his pet to thwart your attempts.
Well, yeah, but I don't know if to get the experience point, does he have to trust me, or does he just have to continue the bond?
It's how you feel about the bond. If you feel that like your situation with him has changed, it could be for the worse. You could be like, let's go like, how about not trust, but how about just likes? Or...
I think he still distrusts me. I don't think he doesn't like me.
It takes a while to resolve bonds.
Yeah, so there's still distrust there.
Okay.
You guys seen by his stupid little Yoshi doll.
The Yoshi cat.
I'm gonna hide that sucker up for a plaque. It's gonna be the fourth one. It's gonna be called Useless.
So what about
tame his pet?
What about Dexter? How does he feel with Drago?
Drago's a terrible friend, but I like him anyway, so that stays there. I mean, hey, he's a great dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
So
Drago.
do I get any
How do you
experience
your
from that
bonds?
one?
No.
Damn.
So I worry about the ability of Dexter to survive in the dungeon. Since I've made it with his minion, I think he's a pretty cool dude.
There we go.
He has a fine selection of minions.
So you want to write a new bond? You have space to write a new bond.
Okay.
So
now I have sworn to protect Dexter's minion.
Okay. I have sworn to protect Emma.
Does he tell me this outright? Like, or is this a secret pact?
Well, anything he tells Emma, Emma tells you.
So I will now make Emma Steve.
Oh, you bastard!
And Steve will become Emma. So don't worry, her name, you can call her Emma, but she's now ranked as a Steve. So she's
Emma is now of Steve ranking.
Yeah, she's of Steve ranking now. It just
Okay.
means she's
So
number
now
one.
she's cannon fodder or what?
No, number one ranking means she's the one who will save the most. Edgar is the lowest one, so Steve's back in the middle guy. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So the dude is now in the middle, and Emma's number one. She gets.
So I'll put in
Christine
parentheses
helmet, she
here.
gets that guard's helmet.
Steve.
Nah.
Steve.
Yes, but her name does change to Steve, but you can call her Emma on a personal basis.
Okay.
I will not do that.
All right, Rue. How do you feel about your companions?
Oh, I forgot to mention about Rue.
Mm-hmm.
Rue is soft, but I feel that I must make him hard.
You said that he actually proved himself.
He proved himself by, pointing out the fact that we're slowly sliding into the lake.
So he gets 2 experience points, and I get none.
No, he only gets 1. You don't get experience for writing a bond. You get experience for resolving it, erasing it.
So you need
well,
to trust me,
that
buddy.
is a resolve.
Yeah, if you resolve that, you get 1.
Yeah. He means for the you and I one.
So
Wait.
you have to erase that one.
Like I said, I was worried about Dexter surviving the dungeon, but since I made it with his minion, I think he's pretty cool. He can survive. He's got minions.
Okay, so erase the one with Dexter.
Okay. Done.
And you wrote a new one, so that gets you 1 experience. Mark
Okay.
experience.
Right.
Mark experience.
Oh. Right.
Okay, I know what I can do on mine.
And you really think that just because he said get out of the water, Rue is no
It's
longer
like 7 points. You
a wussy?
Okay.
Well, he also point blank shot that wolf. That was cool.
Okay, so what is your new bond that you have with Rue? How do you feel about him?
Yeah, you got me there. I don't have a new bond to fill out with him.
Okay, well then you don't get experience.
I have 2
I got
new
one.
bonds I could do because now I didn't know you could do that. Alright, so I can change Rue to... Rue doesn't know the meaning of friendship. I will teach it to him because apparently he doesn't trust me with crap.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta teach him the value of friendship like I guess bronies do. And Drago is a true and valuable friend. So I can change it from a terrible friend, but I like him anyway. But he is now a true and valuable friend because he's the minion. He's with her now. So
Okay, so you can change him. I don't know about changing Rue. That sounded very much the same.
well, that's what the options are.
No, you can write your own bonds.
Oh yeah, because the other option believes trust me is blank doesn't know the meaning of friendship. I will teach it to him.
No, it's basically those bonds are suggestions.
Ah.
I think we have a viewer who's trying to pitch for the next DM here.
Her face is young. What is this? Maya Messenger slowly steps into a room wearing a long flowing red hooded cloak with thin silver armor underneath. As you look closer, you see she is wearing brass gauntlets that blaze with the power of fire, radiating a powerful aura. You find that behind her are a pair of wings, glowing red. You find that. You don't see that. That's not the first thing you see.
I'm sizing,
you find that.
I'm sizing her up with a...
feathers drop off of them occasionally.
I'm sizing this one up.
Her face is young,
like to be a minion?
soft. She has black hair, green eyes. She introduces herself to you. Hey, name's Maya. And you are?
Yeah, I'm going to size her up with the science anchor. I'm just going to...
It's just getting Edgar. It's hard to wrap it around the wings.
Well, okay,
but
you know in terrible cartoons and things that they have like the guy who measures someone for a suit, so he just pops it, goes jik, jik. What kind of measurement? I want to do that.
Okay.
Real
Call
quick.
your
Anyway,
boy.
Before
Anyways.
poofs out of existence. Rue,
I don't know.
how do you feel?
Can I change a bond with Rue, telling him, see which Rue would
Let
trust
Rue
me?
do his thing.
No, I want to change him.
No. Rue's got to say something right now.
Yeah, what a jackass.
Spotlight's on Rue.
I still think Dexter doesn't understand life in the wild.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave that one. And
No, you're right. Rue needs to trust me, so I have to keep that.
I think the other one also it sticks. I mean,
What is
Ivan
it?
did. I've guided Ivan before, and they owe me for it.
Did he? He didn't save your butt. You saved his again. He owes you double.
He kind of saved me initially.
Oh, right, yeah.
But not much.
But then I kind of helped out. So
Mhm. Yeah, it's even.
Yeah.
So I only got
Okay, so moving on.
We're even. We're like Legolas and.
Now everybody,
Yes, thank you.
Look at your alignment. The alignment that you marked. Did you act in accordance to your alignment?
Good.
I know. What does it say?
Good.
You defend those weaker than you.
than
Definitely
good.
did.
Definitely.
So,
Damn it.
when
How
did
many
you do that?
minions did I save of yours in here in that whole adventure?
2.
Yeah.
I think you get 2 experience for that.
Because he went after to save Edgar and Emma.
How about you? What's your?
Mine's chaotic, and it's to defy the law for the sake of a friend. And we didn't have any law encounters. I didn't break many laws.
No.
So I haven't done anything yet.
Okay. Yours.
Neutral. I did a little bit good, a little bit bad.
What was? What does it say for neutral?
Help an animal or spirit of the wild.
No, you kind of hurt one. Didn't really help it.
Well, it's its fault for attacking us.
Yeah.
It should know better.
So then we go on to these 3 questions. So as a group, did we learn anything new and important about the world?
Well, based off of his little fight with the wolf man, it's not a wolf, it's a man. So something's going on there. The storm was unnatural, and something's off with this fishing village.
So what does that account of? What is that? That there's something supernatural happening?
Yeah, something we can't see or tell what it is yet. It's something that's changing how the world, I wouldn't say reality changes, but there's something going on that's changing reality
Okay.
around us that we don't know what it is, though.
All right. So something is changing with reality.
Yeah, so it's making expensive warehouses show up in a fishing village. It's making very cold weather appear and disappear out of nowhere. It's making men act like wolves.
All right. Everybody mark experience.
Swish.
I'm trying. I got 2 points.
Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy? No.
Whoa.
You guys didn't take any damage.
I think the enemy we overcame...
I took damage.
No.
You took 2 damage.
The enemy we overcame was
That's
the
because
doubt
of my
within
beef-ass
ourselves.
armor.
No.
A point of experience for Edgar.
And you did not loot a memorable treasure. So
Yeah, Edgar. You got a sign back. That's a memorable treasure. That's memorable to me. That is like the most memorable thing. I don't want to make a new sign.
I'm inclined to give that just to your character
Yes.
because of how important that was.
Throw him a bone.
Yeah, I'll throw you a bone.
Hey.
You get a bone.
Well, that's important treasure.
All right. Since I'm throwing out the bones, how can we manipulate things your way, Rue?
Well, we can let me stab a stupid cat to leave.
No. To give Rue experience, what did you do behind the scenes today?
He cock-blocked
that
his
actually-
minion.
I saved the people of the town from Neil.
For one
Yeah.
night. More importantly, you saved
I'm gonna
children.
say you saved.
I saved. See, I saved the.
You saved a child's puppy from being stampeded. You gotta save an animal spirit for your.
All right.
All right.
It's quite a bone.
I won't target children, Mr. Rue there. It's only adults who have the mental capacity of a
Unless
child.
the thing is that they are humans. Do you consider humans to be animals?
On one level, yes.
All right.
Based
So
off
small animals like little children are animals, not humans. Okay, let's go with that.
Based off
I
the
like
sphere
that
of
definition.
being,
Works
yes.
better than saving a dog.
Yeah.
Saving a child, and for an elf of another, like yeah. Okay, you saved a
Well,
child.
as I call
yeah.
it, babies are puppies until they know better.
So you get experience for that.
That's
More
what they are.
experience.
Babies are puppies.
And nobody has enough to level up.
He's got. I got 3. I'm happy.
I got 5.
Yeah.
Man, you're only 2 away from leveling up. How much is it? 7 per?
Yeah, it's 8 next time for him, 7
He's
for you.
only 3 away.
Mhm.
Bastard.
He plays his character very well.
It's very safe.
Well, it's
It's
the
not
helping
hard.
those weaker than you.
Yeah.
Because my option is fulfill a promise to a friend, defy the law, or destroy an enemy of friendship. Don't give me options there.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
So I'll break the law if we happen to be in a place that I can break the law at. I should have done the Messenger of Joy, though, because I can heal myself after a minion dies.
All right, dice.
I think that's it. We're
I
tapping
think
out
that's
for
it.
today.
We're tapped.
We got up to 9 viewers today.
9 viewers and some sort of feathered creature visited us.
Feather creature, you want to be a minion? Yes, no, yes? Alright, I'll take you. You won't be sacrificed, I promise. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Say no more.
Totally not an Edgar suit.
Yes. No, you just happen to wear a sign that protects you from damage.
I guess that's it, yeah. It's
Yeah.
been real, it's been
Get some
fun,
sugar
but
water.
it hadn't been real fun.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty
Sugar
fun.
water.
Yeah.
Kill my momentum here, man.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Well,
Later, folks.
I did just,
See you next week.
I did just kill, He-Man
Yeah.
in general, so.